Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whoever you may be, happy Wednesday. It is me, Talia, again this morning with your little live pre-show. We'll be talking about some things. I know you guys were here along for the ride. We had a crazy, crazy day in the office yesterday, breaking all of the Nancy Guthrie news. I have that on our docket to talk about today. It was just, you saw, absolutely crazy in the office. Thank you guys for sticking around and hearing what we were covering and staying with us. It was madness in its purest form, but that's why you come on the live stream. That's what you get to see, the inner workings of the news desk and how it works and what we do over here. And yeah, and we're here to break it all down for you today. I have a bunch of different things I'd love to talk to you about. We will obviously, I'm gonna get Alexa to talk about some more Guthrie information. I know she was working super hard and long last night. We have a couple different sports topics to cover today. There is a Missouri women's basketball AI scandal. I'd love to discuss that with you. And a human feat of athleticism in the Olympics we'll touch on. We're gonna talk about Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. They had a mediation meeting today and they showed up in the same outfit. We'll talk about that. I have a story about a man who held parakeets hostage. That's gonna be a good one. A little Seth Meyers for you, a little armed robbery in Italy. It's gonna be a good morning. Yeah, good morning, Antonio and Kelly and Rochelle, all of my good friends. I see Brandon in the chat, Susie Q, Katz. Yeah, we do have some Nancy updates for you. I know there was some activity in the Bitcoin account. There was the delivery driver who was detained. They thought that maybe this person was a person of interest, or they just wanted to interview. And it turned out to be a DoorDash delivery driver. An independent journalist had ordered food to the house. Yeah. Good morning, all. Praying for the entire family for Nancy's safe return. Lovely updates. It is, yeah, crazy stuff. Should we go? Do you guys want to chat with Alexa and see what she's been covering? I know we have some updates in that area. Let's go. Where is she at? Oh, is she on the phone? Yeah, she's on the phone. We'll get her when she's off the phone, folks. Don't you worry. But I have her on our list of people to talk about. She is, as you can see, working really hard on that stuff. We saw activity for the first time in that Bitcoin account listed in the first ransom note that was sent to us. And also it was sent to two TV stations in Tucson. We're not gonna reveal the amount, but it happened yesterday at 4:30 our time, Pacific time. And law enforcement, our law enforcement sources say whoever kidnapped her from Arizona is also from the Tucson area. So I know we were talking about that radius of where we think they could be, where they might be, but the person is from the Tucson area. Let me see if we have, okay. So this morning, as of 7:24 a.m., we received, and this is published, so you can read all about it too, we received a new note in the Guthrie case. This one does not appear to be from the kidnapper. It appears to be from someone offering information about the kidnapper. We received the note just before 5 a.m. this morning, Pacific time. And the sender claims they've tried to reach Savannah's siblings, Cameron and Annie, by email, but their contact has been unsuccessful. And the note goes on and it says, if they want the name of the individual involved, then I want 1 Bitcoin to the following wallet. Time is more than relevant. So there is obviously the Bitcoin address is a legitimate Bitcoin address. It's different from the one in the original ransom note, and we've since forwarded the note to the FBI. It's unclear right now if the sender is legit, but one Bitcoin is worth $66,000 right now, and law enforcement is currently offering $50,000 right now. So I'm not sure why the disparity in that, but I will have that question ready for Alexa. Yeah, it is crazy. LJ said, if that person didn't leave town, he's stupid. We have no idea. Brandon said, I thought they were going to find her last night. It is, yeah, the second letter. Why won't you reveal the amount? We don't want to provide any information that could possibly impede the investigation or cause harm to the investigation. We want to make sure that law enforcement is able to carry out their investigation as accurately and safely as possible. Yeah. So then last night, cops detained who they believe to be a person of interest, who ended up being a delivery man who was pulled over in the Tucson suburb, like in the area over there. Law enforcement released the man. He had no idea who Nancy Guthrie was. I believe he was delivering Domino's pizza to an independent journalist. But let me fact check that for you too. That is what The Hill posted 19 hours ago as well. The Pima County Sheriff's Office had to post this tweet, which I cannot believe is real. And it says, we cannot believe we have to say this, but media on scene, please do not order food delivery to a crime scene address. This interferes with an investigation. Please also respect private property laws. Thank you. So this is just like one of the craziest cases I've seen in a while. His name was Carlos. Yes, that's true. His name is Carlos. Somebody said, this better not be another person trying to scam the family. It is, yes, Sarah, so this second letter came in this morning, just around 5 a.m. Pacific time. And they said they would like 1 Bitcoin, and then they will provide information about the kidnapper. I think the problem is if you provide information to law enforcement, you're not 100% sure that if it leads somewhere, if the information you give ends up not being anything or ends up not being a lead, I don't believe you receive the reward money. So I think this person wants to cough up a Bitcoin before they provide information. And Bitcoin is like the most anonymous way to receive and transfer funds. Like crypto and stuff like that is like purely anonymous. Yeah, it's really interesting that if this is real, that this is the way they're going about it. Dana, what's your question? I think, oh, a lady from Oregon ordered the pizza for a YouTube streamer. That's what it was, an independent, like YouTube streamer journalist who wanted to be on the scene. And somebody delivered a pizza to them. Yeah, it is Domino's Pizza Guy. How much is 6 million Bitcoin worth in American dollars? I believe so. 6 million Bitcoin would be 66,000 times 6 million. I don't have a math degree, but $6 million worth of Bitcoin is 6 million divided by 66,000. If you have a calculator out, let me know. Pretty sure it's illegal to demand a Bitcoin. We actually discussed this morning. I'm not 1,000% sure, but demanding money in exchange for information is not inherently a crime unless the information is A, false, and you are like, I'm selling this information, it's true, then it's like fraud. And if you then receive the Bitcoin and then don't provide the information, obviously, that is also fraud. Yeah, 85 Bitcoin is $6 million. Monique said, Talia, I thought you were a mathematician. Yeah, no. Yeah, the interesting thing is that crypto is so anonymous, which is why I think this is a interesting kind of situation where it's like, you're not just demanding money to be wired, it's through a incredibly, incredibly anonymous source. Someone in Oregon ordered food to the guy, and he had no idea. He was actually on live when this happened. It was a different guy who delivered the food. Okay. Yeah. I don't want anything to do with Bitcoin. It's like NFTs to me. Crypto is super confusing, but again, it is secure and anonymous, and it's a way to go about something like this we've seen. But yeah. How much is one Bitcoin? So the Bitcoin that in the letter we received, they are requesting one Bitcoin, which is $66,000. Somebody said they need to raise the reward from $50,000. Yeah, they just want money. The news has been reporting it's very easy to get caught using Bitcoin these days. I believe it's pseudonymous, where like your personal identity, like in the blockchain, every transaction is recorded on a public ledger. So like you can see that money has been transferred, money has been given, but you don't know who it's going to, or where, like what address, like IP, like stuff like that. Law enforcement analysts can like trace funds by linking wallet addresses to real-world identities via exchanges, but it is extremely difficult to pinpoint the exact identity and location of where stuff is going. All my thoughts and prayers. Yeah, when Alexa's off the phone, we will go to her. She was really, really working hard last night. I saw her in the background of all the live shots. It is one of those cases that is extremely, extremely difficult to talk about and think about. It's haunting and terrible and terrifying. And I know Nancy posted yesterday after the surveillance footage came out saying, I believe my mother is still alive. Please contact authorities with any information you may have. It is, yeah, awful. They apparently can trace Bitcoin. That's what they said on Two Angry Guys. Yeah, nothing in the world is like truly ever going to be like perfectly anonymous and unable to be traced. But it's much different than having like your Chase bank account number in an email or something like that. Yep. ChatGPT says 6 million Bitcoins is roughly $497 billion. $497 billion. That seems about right. But I think, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Alexa is ready. Hi, Alexa.
Hello, guys.
I hate that we have to see you in these circumstances, but a lot of people have a lot of questions about.
Oh, this is so cool. Wow.
Hey, look, it's us. Wait, we kind of look alike.
Wait, oh my God, we're twinning us.
Hey.
Look at us.
Wait, I love us. A lot of people want to know about the second note we received this morning about Bitcoin. People are wondering how traceable is Bitcoin? Why would they be asking for just one Bitcoin when the price that the law enforcement's offering up is so similar? What do we know about that right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's limited information and limited things that we can say right now, but I will say that, yeah, second note came in at like 5 a.m. our time, Pacific time. It seems like this person is struggling to get in contact with the Guthrie family. They do say that time is of the essence or something along those lines, and then request one Bitcoin, which is like $66,000 currently. And yeah, as we know, the FBI is offering $50,000 for anyone with information or anything that is legit. We did trace this address. It is a legit address. Like you can search it and see if there's transactions that come in, but nothing so far as in terms of like if the sender is actually a legit person. We don't know that. It seems to be coming from a different address than that first note. We did send it to FBI, so they do have the address and they have the note that we got sent. But yeah, kind of limited on what we really can say. It is interesting though that they chose Bitcoin. I guess it's very hard to trace.
Yeah, so. And then I know someone was detained yesterday and they turned out to be released. It was a DoorDash driver, is that right?
Yeah, this guy named Carlos is how he identified himself. Yeah, he spoke with a lot of outlets there in Rio Rico, which is like 15 minutes from the Nogales port of the Mexican border. So it's very close to that border, but we always knew that Tucson was kind of really close to the Mexican border.
And do we know why they apprehended and like questioned him, what kind of leads they maybe had to believe that he was a person of interest?
Yeah, his mother-in-law, this is coming from her, she spoke with some outlets while he was still detained and we hadn't heard from him yet. And she said that authorities told her they got a tip that Nancy was at her house. So of course we haven't seen this tip. We don't know if that is actually what happened, but according to her, that's why. But they did pull her, or we did hear from law enforcement that they pulled him over for a traffic stop, and that is where they detained him. So something to do with the car, I guess, or they somehow knew who he was and connected him to the house and Nancy's case. And so they took him in.
Crazy. And this is different from the Domino's delivery driver, because I know Carlos was a DoorDash driver, but there was also a Domino's delivery driver on the scene.
Yeah, that was at Nancy's home. A bunch of reporters were there and they saw this Domino's driver that like walked up to the door to try to deliver pizza.
Crazy.
But then it came out that they, I guess like some of the live streamers that were there, someone had ordered this live streamer pizza. And so police had to come out and be like, I can't believe we have to say this, but don't order food to Nancy Guthrie's home.
Yeah, the tweet was crazy. They were like, hi, please don't order food to an active crime scene.
Right. I mean, people gotta eat, but yeah, definitely don't. I feel like not the place, not the time. Maybe go and come back, or
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but in the video of the Domino driver, it doesn't look like Carlos. So
yeah, okay.
Different
Thank
person.
you for the clarification. Well, thank you so much. I know a lot of people wanted to chat about this morning, and I figured I'd call in someone who knows a lot more than I do.
Oh my gosh! Of course, anytime you guys always comment questions.
Next time, on better circumstances, we'll be chatting.
Let's hope so. Yeah, we really hope we can get some answers for the Guthrie family.
Well, thanks, Alexa. We'll see you on the floor in a little bit.
Bye, guys.
She is incredible. Someone said they set Carlos up. We saw the surveillance video. Definitely doesn't look like Carlos. Use the Apple Watch. It will connect to the pacemaker. I think they lost the ping on the pacemaker pretty early on, and I'm not 1,000% sure if she was wearing her Apple Watch at the time she disappeared, so I'm not sure if that's possible. The bad part, Liam and Chrissy says, the bad part was it went right to the door and the cops were supposed to be protecting the property. The DoorDasher rang the doorbell. It's crazy that they got to a point where people were able to come up to the door and try to deliver a pizza. Yeah, that's crazy. They need to check local vets in the 30 to 35-year-old range that were part of special ops. Ex-military, I'm 90% sure. The flowers wasn't a move by an idiot. It's what special ops do to block view. That is an incredibly interesting note that might, who knows? Requesting Bitcoin because it's electronic. People don't think it's traceable, but it is. Bitcoin is like stock, so sending 60K is 60K, but one Bitcoin today could be $100,000 tomorrow. And that's, I think, what we've seen. Like when Bitcoin first came out and people were like, I bought Bitcoin for $1, and then it was, now I have $1 million. That type of thing. Do I think they will ever find the guy who did this? I would love, in a perfect world, absolutely. Obviously, I can't make that kind of call and that kind of judgment right now, but I have so much hope that Nancy is okay. I just like pray and truly, I'm trying to think good and it will be good. It is horrifying. You can't leave a pacemaker, it's in her body. No, I meant her Apple Watch. If her Apple Watch isn't on her, I don't know if they can like trace that. Joe said, when people in the office call it Alexa, do all the radios start playing? No. What's the chance that the delivery drivers didn't know where they were going? I think it's highly possible. If somebody were to give me a Tucson address, I wouldn't be able to tell you where it is or whose home it belongs to. I don't, off the top of my head, know the address of Nancy Guthrie's house, so I think it's extremely, extremely possible that this delivery driver really was just trying to do their job and didn't have any idea. Wildcat said, I don't even think the guy in the video was for real. I think he was given a couple $100 to go up there and move around and give the cops something to look at. Again, theories, we can't say for sure. That is what the police and FBI are saying is the person of interest, and we are going with that. Did I graduate high school? Yes, and college. Thanks. Yeah. Liam, can a signal jammer jam a pacemaker? I am going to look that up because somebody said that was a very interesting question, and I agree. Can a signal jammer jam a pacemaker? Yes, a strong signal jammer or devices emitting high electromagnetic interference, EMI, can potentially interfere with a pacemaker, causing it to malfunction, deliver incorrect pacing, or temporarily stop working. While modern pacemakers are shielded, intense, targeted electromagnetic fields can override their circuits. I guess it is possible. Keep electronic devices at least 6 inches away from your pacemaker. There are so many unanswered questions, so many possibilities. People I know online and are trying to come up with theories and ways to explain what's happening, and I know thinking about stuff like that tries to help us make sense of a situation, but over here we're really sticking to the facts, sticking to what we know, and delivering you the most accurate information that we have, most well-informed, to keep you up to date with all of that. Yeah, it is crazy town. And I know we'll be here until 10:30. We'll go out, we'll be on the floor, our regular live show today. I'll be with you the whole day. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. Here to answer all your questions, read all your comments. I'll make sure you are up to date with everything we're talking about. But yeah, there is so much information, so many horrible, scary things happening at the same time. But yeah, we will get out there and we will talk to Harvey and Charles and all the big cheeses out there about what's going on in this case. Somebody asked if I've been watching the Olympics. Oh, yes, I have. I have been obviously watching the Olympics. I think it's a huge year for beautiful blonde men named Ilya on ice skates. So we have Ilya, the figure skater, the US skater, who is just the most beautiful, beautifully talented performer. Obviously, we have Ilya Rozanov from Heated Rivalry. If you know, you know. But that's been my favorite meme I've been seeing around is huge year for beautiful blonde curly guys named Ilya on ice skates. Yes. Oh, good morning, John Charles. I heard you were on yesterday. So proud of you. But Olympic stuff, there was a crazy kind of Olympic athletic feat. So during I believe it's cross country, but they were skiing uphill, which I ski downhill. I don't think I could ever go uphill. I also don't think I could ever cross country ski. That alone is so impressive to me. This man, gotcha. This little, let me find his name. Luca is out Luca, you guys see him host all the time. He talked about this on the show this morning. He's filming a video right now for sports. There's his sad empty desk. Oh, Luca. But once he's back, I really wanted to chat about this with you guys. I'll tell you a little. So he's the Norwegian cross-country skier, Johannes Hosfold Klæbo. Please don't clip that. That felt insensitive. And he had a sub 6-minute mile uphill ski time. He won gold. He has 7 Olympic gold medals. He broke the Olympic record. It was just insane. But when Luca comes back, I really want him to talk about that because he had a smile on his face talking about it today, truly like a baby in a candy store. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. So when he's back, holla at me and we'll get him in here to chat. LOL, is that the guy that was apologizing to his wife? No, but I also wanted to talk to you about that. Let me pull up his name. This man won the... Oh, we could get Lucas. Yeah, we'll get Lucas. Lucas. We'll get Lucas to talk about this one. Look, man on the run. Hey, Derek. Hey, Anakin. Hey, Janet. God, we have so much fun over here. This bronze medal winner apologized. He was like, I've been having the hardest week. He's a biathlon, which is like the skiing and the shooting. He was like, I've been having the hardest week. I cheated on my girlfriend, and like does this like big grand gesture, like trying to apologize. And his girlfriend tweeted and was like, I want no part of this. Like, please don't talk. Like, I don't want this grand gesture apology. Like, you cheated on me. Like, you know how I feel. And he also won a bronze medal, which I feel like if you won gold, oh, we got Lucas in the chat. If you won gold, it'd be different. Hey, Lucas.
Do you think, hi.
Hey.
Do you think if he won gold, she would have taken him back? Is that what you're saying?
So we were just doing a bit of a double header here. We were talking about the uphill skier and the bronze medal apologist.
Okay.
So I think if he won gold, she may have taken him back.
I mean, you're not wrong, and a lot of people were pointing that out. It's like, if you're going to put your heart out there for everybody, maybe make it when you win gold. But either way,
yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews. One being, you might not want to air out your dirty laundry like this on the world's biggest stage for you.
Agree. It's a bad look for like your country too. Like if he's representing Norway and he's like, yeah, I'm a big old cheater, cheated on my girlfriend, hope I can get her back, and I came in third place. Like it is just like loss after loss.
Yeah, but I feel for the woman though, because yeah, she didn't ask for this to be put in the spotlight like this, and then just because he makes this grand gesture does not mean that she has to accept his apology by any means. At the same time, though, he met her 6 months ago. Like, don't we think this is a little...
That's crazy also. I didn't know their relationship was that new.
Yeah, it's not like this was like a wife of 10 years or something.
Yeah,
but
like
not that it's okay at any point,
no.
But him making, I mean, I don't know. Like, he's going to remember this moment forever, and this will always be tied to it. And he did say after he regrets it, and
he did say he regrets it.
He was in the heat of the moment, and he was feeling all these emotions, and he just let it out. And then after, he was like, maybe that was not the best idea.
And I just thought of this. Now, I mean, first of all, digital footprint is crazy. But now any girl that you like go to date can see that you admitted to cheating on national television during the Olympics.
Yeah.
Do you think that ruins his potential chances with like the women of Norway?
It might with some people. Others might see it as, wow, you know, like maybe he deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
Either way, I think those emotions were real. I don't think that was performative at all, despite everything surrounding it. But I do think, you know, some people do deserve second chances. Some people do make mistakes, and we have to accept that sometimes. But
do you think she should have taken him back?
I don't know. I don't know what this was like. If he really thinks that she's the one, and he is going out there and, you know, airing out his dirty laundry in this way, maybe he really does feel like she's the one. And if that's the case, then yeah, if there is room for forgiveness, then maybe try and work it out. Maybe not immediately.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all is forgiven 100% right off the bat in the snap of a finger, but you know, maybe we can work towards something. Maybe he can prove that he has changed and that he is not going to make the same mistakes again. But
somebody said, it's crazy his focus was on a 6-month relationship he cheated on instead of the Olympics. We should get a poll. Let's get a poll in the chat. Do you think she should take him back? She posted a tweet. Do you know what she said in that tweet? Where she said like, I don't want any part of this, right?
I'll bring it up real quick, but I don't think it was a tweet. I think it was in a statement to a news outlet.
Interesting.
Where she just said like, I didn't ask for any of this. She asked to stay anonymous too.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't blame her. That is like a humiliating situation. I think people really got this idea from like 80s and 90s like rom-coms, like with a boombox standing in the rain, that like a grand gesture can heal all. I don't believe that is the case, clearly.
It's hard to forgive, she said, even after a declaration of love in front of the whole world. I did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be in it. We have had contact, and he is aware of my opinion on this.
Wow. So, yeah, that is a way to say, leave me alone.
I do believe in second chances. I do believe people do change, but I do think it can also be a process. You know, don't immediately expect an answer, especially when, you know, maybe she felt the same way. Maybe during that 6 months, she was like, wow, this guy is the one for me. And then her whole world is flipped upside down when he admits to her a week before. Now, remember, he did open up to her and come clean a week ago. Now,
I don't know, though.
She might have actually considered forgiving him, and then he goes and does this, and then she's like, you know what? I don't want to be in a relationship like this in the public eye where everyone knows about this now. Like, maybe that changes things too.
Yeah, somebody said, look for a pattern. There's always a pattern. She should get even. No, never take them back, even if they said they changed. I agree. Once you corny to me, you on that cob forever.
Maybe she looks at the Norway roster and is like, okay, well, do I get a free pass then?
Yeah. Oh, she should get with the guy who won gold. I wonder who that is. But it's also scary because in the biathlon, you are armed with a gun.
Yeah.
So he clearly has like good aim if he's winning bronze. I don't know if I'm messing with that.
Let's not put that out there.
No.
But I think it's like one of the wildest stories from the Olympics so far, and a lot of stuff has been going on. But yeah,
like that.
On a happy note though, you saw Myles Garrett, Cleveland Browns superstar, supporting Chloe Kim during qualifiers this morning.
I did.
She did her thing. She crushed it. Everyone's happy but not surprised about that. Chloe Kim is absolutely nuts.
A beast.
Yeah.
She's a beast. And that uphill skier with a sub 6 minute uphill cross country skiing mile.
Have you seen the memes about this?
No, what are the memes saying?
They're
I love
so
a
good.
meme.
It's like Jamel Hill, the journalist, she quote tweeted it, and she was like, when the terminal announces for first class, and then it's like rows 31 through 40 running to the gate.
That's so funny. Yeah. But yeah, well, thanks for coming to hang out with us, Lucas. We love everyone in the chat loves Stray Wids.
Stray Wids.
Forever.
Love
we'll
you guys.
To you later. We'll see you later on TMZ Sports.
Anytime. And yes, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific.
We'll be
Join, chat with us, yell at us, whatever. We will break down anything you want us to.
We will be there. We'll see you later, Lucas.
Have a good day.
He got a good haircut, right? I noticed that haircut. It's a good haircut. So he said all Lucas would have to do is to make it up is bake something delicious. That's true. He brought in the most ridiculous like mint fudge brownies. God, it was incredible. 6 months when you're young is nothing. Move on. Better idea. He needs someone to kick his ass in love. I get that. Yeah. Oh, Barbara said Pokey's not here today. That is true. Stray Wids. Somebody said trust is broken. It's done. That's kind of how I feel. Once you're a cheater, you're nothing else to me. I don't know. Talia, we want you on TMZ Sports. I don't know if you've seen me talk about sports. I literally have to call in reinforcements, so I don't know if that's the best idea. I made one guest appearance like 2 weeks ago, last week, where I just made up stuff. So yeah. So let's let the experts handle that one. Cheating is not a mistake, it's a choice. Agreed. I think it's like not ever excusable. I don't know why he would expect to be forgiven, especially if a man, even like if a man posted a YouTube video, like a YouTube style apology video, I'm literally gonna be sick thinking about this. It's actually just gave me the biggest ick. If a man posted a YouTube apology video and was like, I just like wanted to come on here and say like, I'm really sorry, I cheated, I made a mistake. Truly, I would projectile vomit everywhere, never talk to him again. It is like a public display of is it patheticism? What do you even call that? Pathetics is terrible. The person you cheated on shouldn't take you back either. Your second chance is with another. Liam and Chrissy, I love that idea. Exactly. Yeah. They made a mistake by thinking they're better than you and can replace you. Cats are aliens. One's a cheater, always a cheater. I don't know. And to win bronze and be like, I'm a medal winner. Look, I could never win an Olympic medal, so I can't really speak to that and say it's not impressive. But, you know, somebody said, Talia, who cheated on you? Tell us. Nobody that I know of. If you guys hear differently, let me know. Do you think that guy did it as a publicity act because they wouldn't usually even mention a bronze medalist? What do you think? Ooh, I like that thought. That is cheeky. I think he was doing a regular, like, post-medal interview, so I think they kind of interview everyone who wins a medal. But I think maybe he was like, he even said, he was like, I regret doing it, like, in the heat of the moment, I just, like, let it out, whatever. Yeah. Oh, good morning, Heather Stew. I would love to chat with the pit, as I've been calling them recently, our little clearance pit with Eric and Roger and Dylan and all of our friends over there, and Liam, and who knows what's going on over there. But, oh, I know we were talking about, today is Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively's, like, mediation before their trial on May 18th, where they can, like, try to work stuff out. And they showed up in matching outfits, like, probably not planned. They're both in, like, green, I don't even know how to describe it. Let me pull it up. They're both in, like, green coats, like, long trench coats and scarves, like, olive green and light pink. It is really, really funny. And I know they got, hey guys.
Yeah, I was just going to jump in to help with the illustration.
You have the pictures?
Yeah.
We have the pictures.
Oh, this is great. Do you think they planned this on purpose?
I don't think they planned this, but I do think this will inch them closer into falling truly in love with each other. And I really think...
You think this is reparable?
I think that they love each other. I think I think this whole thing started over pure love, and I think
I do think there's a crush here, Dave.
there was a genuine feelings at the beginning. They realized they couldn't act on it, and then drama ensued. You know,
this makes sense. Why do you think Ryan's not there?
Exactly, Ryan's not there, but Justin's wife is.
Wow.
Who?
You think somebody?
Who
does
like, Justin's wife look a lot like?
Yeah, pretty.
Oh
Blakey.
my God, she does look like Blake Lively.
So you know.
Do you think they matched outfits on purpose? That somebody was like, "Hey, I'm gonna tip you off. I know Blake. I saw Blake's."
We do talk about on the show how the colors mean something.
Oh,
and I think they both, you know, this obviously has been not just a legal battle, but a PR battle.
True.
So I think that they both really invested and looked into what colors mean and represent, and that's probably something we'll see a lot during the trial. And army green means like strength, obviously army.
Yeah.
And then pink means what was it?
I don't know my color.
Compassion. Yeah, exactly. So you know, love and compassion, that
But it
kind of
comes
stuff.
off
So it's a mixture of
inauthentic.
both.
Like, this doesn't come off authentic.
Well, it comes off inauthentic now that they both decided to go with that angle.
This is a bad move, dude.
Yeah.
Unless when they see each other today, they're like...
They kiss.
Yeah.
What? Eric.
I love love, you know?
Oh my God. Who do you think wore it better?
Oh, he looks better. He looks better, dude.
It's him, I'm sorry.
Really?
It's just too baggy on Blake.
I know,
Blake?
but I kind of like that. Like, she means business.
Blake has no sense of style.
Why does she have
and
so
I
many-
think we've known this for a while.
Why does she have so many bags, too? Does she have props?
What?
And she's
She has
alone.
some-
It's so sad that she's alone. Ryan should be there.
That's what I said. It makes no sense that he's not
I
there.
feel like it might be a good PR look. Like, she's showing up to this alone. Like, she's fighting this alone.
Yeah, but what's a better PR look when you're battling someone over something like this? Showing up in solidarity with your wife,
Yeah.
or showing up solo without your husband, who's more famous than anybody involved?
That is true.
I think the wife didn't get the memo. Like, you're supposed to go by yourself. They obviously have a crush on each other. I feel like that's why Ryan didn't come along. They're like...
Well, no, I think the wife is also part of the PR
stunt.
It's like yeah, it's make me look like a nice, married family guy.
Can we get a poll in the chat, who wore it better? Can we see those photos again? Yeah.
Yeah, it's too baggy, dude. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Is it too? Somebody said Blake wanted him and he rejected her, is my thought.
Yeah, that's 100% what happened.
Like what?
She wanted him.
Stephanie said she couldn't leave
I
them
think it was
clown
mutual.
clothes at home for one day and dress like a professional.
Oof.
Oh my God. Wardrobe violation.
I mean, it's crazy how spot on the colors are.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder,
This is destiny, you guys. They're
I was
destined
about
to
to
be with
say,
you.
when you show up in a matching outfit as someone, it's like, oh, we were thinking the same thing.
Actually, you're kind of wearing a similar green.
Yeah, well, I'm going for strength as well. I think throw out the sequel and just make a new rom-com with them at this point,
As themselves?
The chemistry is palpable.
Yeah, it's there
It's
for sure.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, remake 50 Shades of Grey with these two.
I would love it.
Oh,
They kind of got like a
My
straight heated
God.
rivalry thing going on.
yeah,
Where,
kind
like, They're
of.
supposed to be rivals, but maybe there's something else there.
Honestly, that's the biggest travesty here, that we're never going to see them work with each other
I know.
again. Yeah, that's rough, dude.
I know. Well, so far our poll is 71% Justin looks better.
Yeah.
Justin, we were just saying, I was just saying, some people don't deserve to be hot. Would you agree, Talia?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, some people just don't deserve to be hot.
If you're a mean person, you can't be good looking.
Yeah.
You don't earn that.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I'm not going to say which here, but just some people just don't deserve to be hot, I feel like. And, I wish them all the best. And this
do.
summer is going to be filled with Trial of the Summer. We had Diddy last summer, and Luigi this summer too. So
Forget Song of the Summer.
And
It's
some
trial.
hot fashion.
yeah, it's Trial of the
Do you
Summer.
know, will they film this trial? Do we know if they're going to allow cameras in the courtroom yet?
I think there'll probably be photos, but not video.
Photos. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's New York.
That's
What
New York,
made?
yeah.
How are they able to film?
Ooh, the court sketches could be fire, though.
Yeah, they could. How are they able to film Johnny Depp and Amber Heard?
That was not New York, was it?
I don't. These are too many questions now.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that's
I can't-
illegal.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's,
talk
it's
fashion.
state. It's state by state.
Okay.
Some let cameras in, some don't. A$AP Rocky, that was obviously cameras were in there. That's LA.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it just depends. Also federal, state, that also matters. So
What's a civil?
yeah, or civil.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna look up some of those words.
Oh yeah, happy to help.
I hope maybe tomorrow you guys can wear matching outfits and we'll do a who wore it better.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Well.
You have a 3X in your closet?
Goodbye,
We have-
divas.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye from
Love
the
you
pit.
guys. God, they are so funny. I love Hank. Someone goes, I love Eric. He is hilarious. Roger is the best. Laughed. Oh, it is crazy. I don't think they're in love, you guys. That theory is ridiculous. I think they are both really pained by this case, and it is just insane. Yeah, 68-32, Justin and Blake. Crazy, crazy stuff. Speaking of, so they were just talking about in New York, like you can't film in court and whatever. I'm rolling my chair forward. I posted a picture post yesterday on our Instagram, if you saw it, that the New York City Water Department posted this stat about, let me pull up the exact tweet because it's crazy. They posted a tweet about the water usage during the halftime show, and NYC Water tweeted, NYC saw a significant reduction in water usage throughout the 5 boroughs during the Super Bowl's Bad Bunny halftime show. But in the 15 minutes right after the show ended, there was a spike in usage equivalent to 761,719 toilets flushing across town. Let's just sit with that for a moment. People literally held it in during the halftime show, and New York City was like, there was a major water decrease, and the second it ended, like 700,000 toilets flushed at the same time, essentially. It is just the craziest thing. Yeah. Someone goes, are you serious? Oh yeah, I am serious. In a few minutes, we're gonna be moving into the newsroom, but I really just wanted to tell you guys about that. It is, somebody said the Hudson River raised 6 inches after Bad Bunny from all the water. that it is so funny. Pokey Ninja Fun, hi, welcome. I was talking about the Super Bowl halftime show water usage in New York City. Everyone pressed pause. Nobody was washing their hands, going to the bathroom, taking a shower. Everyone stopped and watched the halftime show. Miss Princess, sorry about that. The whole Blake Lively jive from evidence seen. Baldoni tried, he failed, then tried to cover himself. John, we will see in the trial. Talia, that also happened before the series finale of MASJ. What is MASJ? MASJ show? MASH? I don't know MASJ. I think you might mean MASH, which that makes sense. MASH is a classic. TMZ must be such a fun place to work. True. I have a lot of fun in here. Sometimes when we're breaking crazy stories, it is less fun and more serious, but definitely it is, the people are great. We have a lot of fun in here, you see, chatting with my besties out on the floor. Yeah. Somebody said, Talia, have you been jogging? You look like you're dressed for it. Yeah, you may notice I am in my pajamas with no makeup on, and I'm wearing, can you see my pink platform Uggs? Yeah, LJ said if you're having a bad day, you just gotta call Talia. I know. All right, we're going to kind of wrap things up, get things started out on the floor in just a couple minutes here. What do you guys want to chat about today? Let me pull up our little rundown before we go out there. I'll tell you what we're doing. Let's take a look. We're going to talk about, obviously, the Guthrie case, Olympian updates. We have Jill Zarin, Real Housewife of New York, was fired from a reboot show that E! is doing. We'll tell you all about that. Brendan was on it with that story. Zayn Malik saying he was never in love with Gigi Hadid and he's never been in love. Crazy. Love is Blind. We have Tom Brady, Logan Paul, the TikTok Bachelorette, Michelle Obama with some relationship advice, and just some other little updates. You never know what you're gonna get over here. Oh, and what's everyone's Valentine's Day plans? Thanks, chat, for throwing that out there. I am going to see Casablanca by myself. I see Corey coming in his grand entrance. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Corey, how are you doing? Good. Hey, I'm over here now. Shall we take a little walk into the newsroom this morning? Yeah. Let's do it. We got Miguel behind us. I want to thank him for all of his talents and incredible work. He's been keeping this stream running like it's the Navy. Thanks, Miguel. We'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm out over here. Hey, morning, ladies. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. I don't know why I feel like the popular kid in high school. Morning, champ. Hey, let me put my laptop down right here. You'll see, I got my IFB stuck in my pants. Let me show you. My Sadie passed away yesterday.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. She was 9 years old. I have her little picture on my desk. During live yesterday, she had to be put down. Her spleen. I am here because the grind truly never stops, and I feel like this is the most supportive group of people I know, and the kindest people. And I don't want to be at home sad by myself, but I have her picture. Sadie, pouring one out for you tonight. I had her favorite meal for dinner last night, which would be sushi and a hot dog. She lived probably the best life any dog has ever lived. She was truly 12,000 pounds. She was so happy all the time. Nothing really ever bothered her. Well, yeah. Aw, Fancy Stern in the chat. Yeah. My sweet Sadie girl. Hey, everyone. Hey, how are you? Thanks for popping in before. Everyone's like, Alexa knows her stuff. Everyone's saying, aw. They were like, when people yell out for Alexa, does everybody's phone start playing music?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Devin, how you doing?
Alexas are banned in the office. ever since I got here, no one is allowed to have an Alexa.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I think we would all be very annoyed, and music would play all the time.
All the time.
So.
Like the weather is 56 degrees.
Exactly. And you could just ask me. Like, I'll just tell you.
That's a good idea.
It won't be the truth. Actually,
It'll be close to
the weather is 60 degrees.
Thank you, Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa,
the time is 10:30 in case
Alexa,
anyone was
volume
wondering.
up.
I start screaming.
Oh, so many nice words in the chat about Sadie. We can do. I'm gonna host a. We're gonna sit Shiva for her. That's like the Jewish funeral, where you sit and you talk about her. I made so many. Oh, thanks, guys. It's really sweet. It was not fun yesterday. I was on. The good thing was I got to be on FaceTime with my dad and my brother while she went. But I do truly believe all dogs go to heaven, and if any dog is gonna go to heaven, it's gonna be this lady. Yeah, I think I'm just still like kind of in shock too, because she was like young, she was like 9, super healthy, and then all of a sudden, happened yesterday, like 10 a.m. Lauren Stern, I will be sitting Shiva. Thank you, Fancy Stern. Yeah. Fancy's taken off work. I know how difficult that is for you. But yeah, so Valentine's Day, she'll be my Valentine this year in spirit. I have some photos of her on my desk now, made some picture frames last night. It really is the worst feeling, like, you know, they're just so sweet and they don't do anything. Sweet and Low said, thank you, Talia, for moving out of that closet. It's so painful for the chat. No, guys, we have fun in there. We do a little split screen action. She was a good dog. Oh, Lori said Sadie can hang with my black pug that left last year. I'm so sorry. Pugs are the best dogs ever. I love a big Sadie. I love a pug. Fur baby's always with us, yeah. Well, thank you, chat. This was a beautiful Sadie memorial before we dive into the day. So sad. Yeah. Let me get my little headset so I can hear what's going on in here. You can come with me. You could hang out on the floor. I'm gonna put my headset on. Oh, is there guac in the fridge today?
Oh no, not my guac.
Is there guac in the? Anytime there's that guac in the fridge, I will dip anything in it. I think I had like a green apple once. What do you want to show me? What are you showing me? You have guac in your fridge?
And
Guys,
it's better than the guac in the fridge.
wait, is that the
This
is that the Whole Foods
guac?
Oh, so
with-
you're rich.
I'm rich, and there's
Oh, so you're rich.
and there's mango chunks in it.
Okay.
I said what I said.
Mango guac, mango salsa, I think is one of the most underrated foods.
I know. I am living life like a rich person in a poor person's office.
Shut up. TMZ Comedy Crawl this week?
Oh my God! Thank you
What's-
for asking.
Next Friday.
So
Next Friday?
So
What's
do you have
going on this Friday, though?
So it's Valentine's weekend.
Don't I know it?
Do you have a Valentine?
Myself, always.
Cute. So that means you can come on our TMZ After Dark.
Okay, I'll be there. Why? What's going on?
Okay, just ask me how much the price of a ticket is.
How much is the price of a ticket?
It's like $69.
I have that.
Now ask me what you're getting out of this weekend.
Nana, when I pay $69, what am I getting this weekend?
Okay. Not only are you getting free alcohol at every bar,
I'm already sold,
so you don't have to get more unless you're like a heavyweight.
which I'm not.
Well, actually, please get more. Support these bars. But we got you on your first
Thanks,
shots
Nana.
and drinks.
Wow.
Now
Already sold. That's already, like, how many places are you going to?
we're going to 3 places, but you know how
Drinks like $20 at these places.
a shot is like $10.
$10.
Yeah, yeah.
So I already made my money back. What else am I getting?
Thank you for asking. So you know how usually we go to 3 bars?
Yeah.
This time our last stop is at Katana. Have you heard of Katana?
Wait, I have never been, but I recently passed it.
It's on
a
the Sunset
drive,
Strip.
And I go, what is this ethereal temple? It is.
That's such a good description because it looks
is
like a castle.
The coolest place on
The planet Earth.
like planet Earth.
It looks like a Croatian castle, and we
Yeah, I
are
wanna go.
going, and they're gonna treat us like royalty.
And who will be there?
The Love Island girls. Wait, why are we not talking about this more?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
So we had the Love Island guys. And now we're having
Even
their counterparts.
The bombshells.
Oh my God.
So if anyone watched
Somebody goes,
Love
y'all
Island,
are going to have a fun time.
so if they know any of the past few seasons, it's gonna be on Andrina
Oh my God, I love. She's like the most beautiful. Her like famous line is like, "I'm not afraid to steal your man."
Is that her famous line?
Yes, she's like, "I'll steal your man," and I love that about her.
Oh my God, I
was
love
really
her.
rooting for her.
And then Vanna and Jaden. So it's 3 of them.
Wait, and Jaden was
3.
with Austin.
Yeah. And he ghosted
we-
her.
I'm obsessed with this.
So
we
maybe
have
we'll
so
get the
many
tea on
questions to
that.
ask. And I remember Vanna came off the show. I loved her.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, she has like crazy filler." And she was like, "I was allergic to the she was allergic to the pillows in the villa."
That's not why her face looked like.
Yes, it was. She was like, she's like, "I have filler. Like, I'm not afraid to say it." She goes, "But I was allergic to the feathers in the pillow in the villa and would wake up every morning so swollen." So when they filmed, she's like, "I truly looked like a bubble faced."
Well, yeah, because if you look at her Instagram now, she looks so normal.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But it's actually good for her because she went viral for that.
Yes.
And everybody knows Vanna and what she was in like 2 episodes.
yeah.
But she's amazing. Seriously, there's like
so
7
excited.
tickets left.
That's
So
it?
if people want to come, they have to get them today.
Y'all run, don't walk.
Run, don't walk. Oh, and then at Katana, you're getting not only rosé, like rosé glasses, but food. Like they're giving us
I want food.
appetizers.
I want food.
I'm talking like this place is like $40
So-
for 1 piece of sushi.
So I'm thinking,
Probably.
if I don't eat, instead of going out to dinner Friday night, which would probably cost you like $70 anyways,
Millions, and also all the reservations are
and all
probably
the
taken.
reservations are booked. What, 7 lucky people, you can get drinks
Mm-hmm.
and food, and we film for the show on the bus.
That's something we don't talk about enough. If you
Yeah,
come on
we
this
don't
bus,
talk
like
about
you're
that
gonna end up on a TV
We all watch
TV
you
show.
in the
You're
office.
gonna end up on TMZ
That
and in a
is,
TMZ article.
like, come on. It
Yeah.
doesn't get any better than this.
I'm not a salesman.
Well,
I
I'm
just
sold.
get excited when I'm passionate about something.
You should be a saleswoman because I'm sold. I'm buying what you're selling. We'll see you Friday night.
Guac and Love Island.
God, I can't
Tapping
wait.
out. No.
God, I can't. We're gonna sample that on a track. We're gonna use that as a.
Well,
What-
stop here for guac, if anything.
I'll be back for guacamole. Are Charles and Harvey ready yet? They're back there digging in a story at a Payers.
Yeah.
Filming a
Do the
pickup.
pickup.
Filming a pickup. Doing the Jill Zarin story I was telling you guys about in there. You got it. I can't wait to hear about that story. I think you guys will really love it. We got Fancy in the chat now. She's the best. Let's see, what are y'all on about? Somebody said, God, I wish I lived in America just to go on that TMZ bus.
Yes.
Meta goes, yes. Hey, plan a trip. You know, clearly it is worth your time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Someone said my head is shaped like an egg. Thank you so much. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. The hard-boiled eggs in the fridge are great, so I'm actually taking that as a compliment. Yeah. Somebody said, hey, say hi to Melissa. Whoochoo. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, everyone. Oh my God, it's
People
Eric.
in-
Hi.
Sorry.
Wow. Oh.
Keep turning
oh.
the camera.
Oh. Yes. Okay, and
Hear
that's
you.
and that's my Christmas card next year.
Ooh.
God. Oh, bye, Melissa. Tickets are $69. That's it. And every time we talk about it, Harvey's like, God, I gotta up the price of these tickets. But no, he's keeping them low for the low, low price. But when you actually calculate it, it really is like, I don't know how we are not making, how we're keeping that price afloat. It is honestly concerningly low. Welcome to the place you know you love. Oh, yeah. So we said, Melissa, our ray of sunshine. Someone said, hey, your head's shaped like everybody else's. Thanks, guys. Yeah. What are the 2 bosses working on behind you? We will find out when they come over here. Because, I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, somebody said, I learned once when you lose a pet, You can be sad. My 8-year service dog was a Pomchi. That is a Pomeranian Chihuahua, I believe. So sad.
They make those? Oh
Yeah, Pomeranian Chihuahua. Someone said, can I send you a pizza to keep your mouth shut? Yeah, all right. I'll take that. Monique is in the chat today. Fancy's asking, my roommate wants to know if Monique is in the chat today. Mo Money's so funny. I do talk about you at home. I love my chat fam. I'm like, oh, and Barbara said the funniest thing today. And Brandon was asking questions, and Gary was in the chat. All my friends. Positivity off the chains. I'm working on it. Does the price include the food? Yes, it does. You pay that ticket price, you don't have to pay for anything else unless you want. Yeah. Sadie will be missed. Wait, somebody just commented, hi, glasses store? I'd like the biggest pair you have. You guys are so funny. Hi, glasses store? I'll take the biggest pair you have. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that. Fancy did think Monique worked here at TMZ, and she was like, how is Monique today? I go, I don't know what you're talking about. She goes, Monique, your coworker? I go, Miss Mo Money so funny in the chat? I mean, she's basically like a part-time commentator. I love hearing what she has to say. I know Tawanda loves her like a sister.
These people are here like it's their job.
No, like seriously. But that's why I love the chat, because it's like, oh, he's on about something. Yeah. Monique is in Missouri. That is so funny. Yeah. Oh, crazy Judy Crazy Chicken Lady, another one of my close related personal friends, said, suffering from depression and anxiety since losing my first dog. It sucks. It is really sad. So he goes, you guys suck picking on her when she's down. No, I need that banter. I need that normality of being cyberbullied. Really keeps me afloat. Monique said, I'm telling you, I would be a good addition. Yeah. Rope Production said, we'll take the royalty checks if you're issuing them. I'm telling you, we need to do a weekly Skype with the chat. That would be so fun. Like a big Zoom room of 1.3 thousand people. 1.3K all in a Zoom room. Yeah. Someone goes, uh-oh, Jaws soundtrack. He's coming.
Thought he was. He faked this out.
I thought he was a fake out. Yeah. Shout out to Sadie. Thanks. Heart in the chat. Talia, will I be the chat's Valentine? Yeah. This place is my first love. I'm just kidding. But yeah. Yes. Monique said, at Lauren Stern, OMG Golden, low-key, I am in the back office. That's a good ongoing joke to have. I'll be like, we'll go ask Monique. She's just right back there. There's a lot going on. Hey, Charles. Hi. Are you working on something? Do you want to chat? He's saying hi. You can't hear him. Charles. Oh, that was rude. It's his first day in the office, did you say?
Someone's very needy.
What? Oh my God, I'm not needy. The chat is needy. They want to hang out with you. They want to know what you guys are working on, what's going on.
Story, it's about to go up.
It's about to go up?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are watching news in action. I know
Yeah,
we had a...
just put together a very interesting story about the Nancy Guthrie case.
Interesting stuff. I know we talked a lot about that this morning. A lot of people were wondering about the second letter.
The one we got this morning.
Yep. About that.
What time did I come at?
5 a.m.
7 a.m.? 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
God, we've been here a long time already.
You know.
Yeah. I'm very skeptical of it.
Yeah? Why are you skeptical?
I'm skeptical because I know that there are a lot of people who are exploiting this crisis. A lot of copycats.
Yeah.
And people just think that it's funny to send something. So that's what makes me skeptical, but I also know that law enforcement wants to know about anything that could possibly. And this is a note where someone is claiming to have information about the kidnapper. You can't ignore it.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But I don't know.
It's a
And I'll be
Scary
honest, the part of it where they say they need 1 Bitcoin in order to give up the information. As soon as you say to me you want Bitcoin, I look at it kind of like, are you up to no good?
yeah.
Are you actually, how involved are you that you know information about the kidnappers? Is it
Interesting.
someone who is a co-conspirator who's now turning the, I mean, look, I could come up with all kinds of
That's
weird
what
theories.
people in the chat this morning were just going on thinking about different theories. Somebody was like, he covers the shrub, he covers the camera with the shrub. Do you think he could be like ex-military or special ops where he knows how to like
And
do
think about,
stuff like that?
Imagine manning the FBI hotline right now.
I can't. It's insane. It is crazy.
I will say this. I had a far too long conversation with someone last night who felt that was looking at a side-by-side of the person on the video on the Nest camera video with the mask, looking at a close-up, looking at their eyes and the mouth, and comparing it to the mugshot of the guy who was arrested in California for sending a hoax ransom note. And they were like, I think it's the same person. I go, how can you?
You can't know.
And they're like, I think it is. And I go, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But the reality is, like, everyone, as you said, everyone in the chat, you guys have theories and everyone's sharing them.
When something happens, you try to make sense of it.
The reality is that, like, all of it's, I hesitate to say this, just for the barrage of,
Yes.
but all of it's valuable.
Yeah.
It's all valuable because you look at some of it and you go like, oh, I hadn't looked at it that way.
That's
A lot of it
exactly
you look
what
at
I
it and you go
thought.
like, all right, that doesn't make any sense. You can dismiss some things just based on the limited facts we have. And then others you go like,
What is
Maybe.
the the FBI is offering a reward of up to 50,000. It
they're
says.
offering 50,000.
FBI website says 50.
The person who sent this email wants 66, 67. Where is Bitcoin right now? Let me see.
Yeah, take it.
Where is, how much of my money
Are you
is
on your crypto
gone,
app?
How much of my money is gone
Of course,
missing?
you're a crypto bro.
I'm not a crypto bro at all.
You're checking the blockchain. Checking the blockchain.
Let me tell you how I got
crypto
screwed
bro.
by Bitcoin. So once upon a time,
This is a good story.
I was, what up? Once upon a time, where is, let
Can
me
you
guess.
hear me? Oh,
Tawanda left her headset somewhere? Oh.
you're right. I can't hear you. No. I can hear
Talia,
you.
can you hear me?
That was good.
Can you hear me calling?
Okay.
$66,964. I, once upon a time, was dating someone who had put a lot of money into Bitcoin, but very early. And at the time we were dating, Bitcoin was going through the roof,
Yeah.
and she made a lot of money off of it. And then that's when I was sort of introduced to it. She's like, oh, yeah, you should get Bitcoin.
You know how to pick them.
So I put some money into Bitcoin, and it did go up for a bit, and then it kind of plateaued out, and it just sat there, and I was like, oh, I'll just leave the money there. And then last year went way up, way up, way up, and I was like, wow, I had lost money for a while, and then I had actually made money, and I was loving it. And I was like, this is awesome, making money.
Yeah.
And now it's back in the red.
Yeah, not good.
So I'm
But
just
you know what?
leaving it there.
Once you hit rock bottom,
Meanwhile,
you can only start digging.
I'm sure she's got all kinds of money.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
It's a dig.
No bad blood.
How is your? Hey, Harvey. Good morning.
Morning.
What are you up to over there?
Did the story go up, by the way?
A lot. It's about to go up.
Oh, it's not up.
We're going to tell you something in a minute. What else?
Picking lunch?
Lunch
I'm trying to
ideas.
just get lunch out of the way, guys. No.
No! What's wrong with you?
Okay. Poke, which is tuna, or
Wow.
what was the cashew
Bitcoin
chicken?
is-
What was it?
Yeah, you're screwed.
The green leaf. The
It's
green leaf.
gone down.
Oh, green leaf?
It's down 30% over the last year.
Wow.
Stir-fried chicken.
Yum.
Stir-fried chicken
Or
or poke. That's your choice.
Can't go wrong with either.
I ain't giving you a shit sandwich again.
Down 20.
Because 40%
Or
of
a fillet
you,
of fish.
40% of you wanted me to eat a shit
That is-
sandwich, which tells me a lot.
Yeah, it
That
does tell you a lot.
60% of
A
you
lot of
aren't trying hard enough.
Oh my God. A lot of people in the chat this morning have a lot of questions about
Yeah,
the
no, we
case.
have a
We're
lot.
gonna-
We have a lot
Yep.
to talk about today. We're going to do it in about 2 minutes. We're going to
Sweet.
give you the down low on what we've got and also on what is about to go up on our website.
Incredible.
So, Cameron, are we close to publishing? Because I don't want to do this. Okay. Make sure we get this
I gotta-
impactful and right.
I gotta.
Do you have any words you want to say about Sadie? My dog, she passed away yesterday.
What?
During live, we had to put her down.
What?
I know. I was outside. I got to be with her on FaceTime with my dad and my brother.
Aww.
But she was 9, and her spleen.
Dude, you can't just spring that on me.
I know.
You can't be like this,
I know, but
on
I don't
live
want you to
stream,
be.
you're like,
But
hey,
don't be
by the way,
mean to me today.
Well, if you had told me earlier, I was already mean, and I would have.
No, it's all right. She had a beautiful.
There's so much
She was
going on.
9. She was young. She had a spleen incident. Her spleen ruptured, and she had to be put down.
Oh.
Yesterday, my dog.
Talia just sprung it on me. Just like
Sorry.
Oh, my God, that's
Sadie,
so sad.
Sadie
Yeah.
got put down yesterday.
I know.
Oh, I'm
She's
so
a, she
how
was a
old?
great. She was only
9.
9. She had her spleen ruptured. It
Oh,
was just
I'm
like
so
a
sorry.
freak accident. It's
Oh.
okay. But yeah, she was in her
Sorry.
prime,
Cameron, is that up?
bright pink.
That was. That's just.
Okay, I don't want to do the show
What
until
the
we get
hell?
She was truly a character. I had her favorite meal last night for
Right.
I
dinner.
don't think she chose to be
fine.
dyed pink.
She loved it. Because it was beet juice, so she could eat it, so she loved it. Her favorite meal was sheetrock, hot dogs, and sushi. So that's what I had last night for dinner.
Heavy on the sheetrock.
Heavy on the sheetrock. That's how I keep
Not-
my figure.
I'm not gonna lie. As a child, I think I tried some sheetrock. I don't know.
Yeah, you got it. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? What's going on with you?
We're just chatting. Do you have any
Thanks for
words about
bringing
Sadie?
I can already tell this is
Oh yeah, that's
smelly ass
that's
fucking
kind of-
trash.
No, it's chicken and broccoli.
Oh,
Ew, my God.
Go put that in the.
And a
It's
little
like a
and some fried rice.
It's like fart bomb. Every
Dude, go. There's a trash over there.
And that's fair.
Away from people. Come on.
in the
Guy walks over to just drop a bomb, basically, and then he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna just leave that over by your desk."
The comments always are like, Devin always knows how to get right in the shot. His butt. Yeah.
Real
Oh,
character.
Samantha L, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do I had Shiva last night for Sadie. We sat.
Thank God. Oh, they're coming tomorrow to my house to fix the hot water heater. Finally, there's no
Again?
hot water. No,
Didn't-
there hasn't
you
been
had
hot water
that
for a
Wi-Fi.
week.
Oh my God.
But you don't. That's not why I'm.
But the reality is, you don't really shower at home.
I was about to say that's why you reek.
I know, but I can complain about it.
You can complain.
I know, but I can
What-
still complain about it. And you know too much.
What?
Oh my God.
That's the problem.
Actually, I never.
The fact that you know
obvious reasons,
to
I never even-
instantly say that.
I never thought about it, but then I realized this guy. I mean, on weekends, obviously, but
No, even
maybe even on weekends, you probably don't.
no, I know. I shower at the rinse
at the gym.
at the rinse pool at the gym.
Never.
That
That's so weird. Does it feel weird to you when you do shower at home?
Oh my God.
Like you don't know where anything is?
Well, it's not that. I showered in like a real shower today, and it was like luxurious. compared to the rinse pool.
Oh
like
my
he has no
God.
running water at home.
Yeah, luxurious. I'm about to say, you want us to?
Indoor plumbing and everything.
I know.
You're in your outhouse. The outhouse.
So how long has your water heater been out?
Like a week and a half.
What the hell? That is. Oh yeah.
It does change your life when you have to shower in cold water.
Oh, no shit. Cameron, so are they're
But it's
It does.
in a strangely good way.
Or when you have to wash your hands.
So you know, we're not trying to be trivial here, but we are literally about to publish a story. There was one fix we wanted to make. Okay, and just double check it, make sure that it's right.
I saw that.
What?
Okay, publish the story.
Your limber stretchings.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
You gotta stay.
it's it.
You can't touch your toes.
I didn't say I can't. I'm just
I'm
choosing not to
looking.
at this point. I'm choosing not to.
Okay, we just put this story up, guys, and
Charles, stand up straight.
hey,
Story just got
Laz.
posted. You guys should come to a hot yoga class with me. Imagine how fun would that be
For who?
for me, for the chat.
Oh, good. Well, as long as
We're
it's
gonna
fun,
bring
As long
Corey.
as it's fun for Talia, then we should all do it.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's how life works.
here we go, guys.
All right.
Oh, I'm not ready for this. Hang on.
No, I think we're going to start with this new note. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know
Activa.
what's in the rundown.
You know yogurt is exclusively marketed
Say
towards
again.
women.
I'm sorry, Tony. You're not. Hold on. Try again.
It's good, right? Yeah. I go through phases where I'm like, it's so good, or it's like vile.
Yes, and you've got the subs with the backpack and the holster.
Wait, for
Harvey will be having stir-fried chicken for lunch today.
God, you guys hate poke.
I feel like raw fish in the office is kind of weird.
Karumi, can you come here?
I can't imagine eating raw fish in the office. Maybe I'll get sushi for lunch.
I'm going to have you kind of explain the holster with the polyester, okay? Huh? You don't want to be on TV? Okay, then I won't person.
I mean, too late. This is live stream, you know.
Charles, do you know? So it's.
Yeah,
it's,
I mean,
you
I
got that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what the hell is on
Yeah.
my? Oh. Different.
Look at the website. Just what's on the site. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to give you some new info, and actually, we have quite a bit of new info today. Just weird the way some of these stories, how they end up coming to us. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about with this. You ready?
Sort of.
I'm always waiting on him.
Taylor and Travis, what happened with them?
I always
No, I
am
guess
waiting.
we'll get to that.
And
Nah, you can tell me later.
here we go. Okay.
Tell me when we get to it. Hang on, I got bad hook.
No. just Alexa. Okay. And I want to
A lot of sorts.
I want to mention the 6 million.
Oh, that's going around on.
Yeah.
What the? This fucking guy, man.
Okay.
Like as if you can't move.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we have a lot to talk about. Here we go. And this is going to be a full block. Welcome to TMZ Live. We have a lot to tell you today about the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping, beginning with what we got at the beginning of the day, which is an email from somebody who said they know who the kidnapper is. And they have tried contacting Savannah Guthrie's sister and brother to no avail. They have now sent us okay, hold on. What did you just say, Mayor?
So whatever, if there's something on there that you don't.
I'll do it
right,
like this.
Right, like the address.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
wait a
that
minute.
stuff doesn't matter.
No, but I mean, why have it? No, it's fine. This is, well, yeah, I can do that. Thank you. Okay, let's do this again. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. We have a lot to talk to you about in the Nancy Guthrie case. We have a lot of new information, including something that we got at the beginning of our day early, an email from somebody who says they know who the kidnapper is, and they say they have been trying to get in touch with Savannah's brother and sister to no avail. They have now sent us this email saying that the kidnappers are not going to talk anymore, but if they get 1 Bitcoin deposited into an account here.
If this person, the sender, gets 1 Bitcoin, not the kidnapper.
That's right. If this sender gets 1 Bitcoin deposited in this new Bitcoin account, which we verified, that they will then ante up the information saying who the kidnapper is.
Right.
We have contacted the FBI and the Sheriff's Department. We have given them this email, and it is the latest twist in this story.
And of course, this someone, sending this note saying that they know who the kidnapper is comes just on the heels of the FBI releasing those images yesterday, which caused a flood, as you would imagine, a flood of tip calls to the FBI, to police, and even to the media, with people claiming that they know who this person is.
We're going to get into some specifics about what this person was wearing and holstering.
And the things that law enforcement is looking at.
Before we do, we want to address something that's been going around social media, because I think it's important in 2026 to look at social media where
And
the
address
audience
some of those
is,
things, right.
and address some of the things that are bubbling around.
So I think this started with late yesterday. We broke a story that the Bitcoin address, the original Bitcoin address in the ransom note we received more than a week ago, there was activity in that account.
And we're not saying how much. There are reasons we are not saying how much, but there was activity. Somebody on social media is saying 15 minutes or so after we...
After that activity,
they saw an account. It's not clear what account, but an account.
It's a different one. We know it's different from the one that you were looking at.
Yes. An account somewhere, a Bitcoin account, that showed a deposit for $6 million, which is the exact amount of the ransom demand in the first ransom note. So a lot of people in social media are saying, did the Guthrie family pay the $6 million? We can now tell you we have law enforcement sources involved in this investigation who say no.
That payment that you may be seeing this on social media, that payment, that account, that Bitcoin account that someone is claiming got the $6 million deposit. Obviously, it did get a $6 million deposit, but we're told that is not
unrelated.
It's
it is
completely
unrelated.
And to be honest, seems like something someone did as a hoax.
Maybe. But one of the things that we couldn't close the loop on until now is in the second note that was received
by a Tucson station on Friday.
We didn't get the second note. And what we were wondering is whether there was a second Bitcoin address on that note so that maybe money could have been funneled to that account and not the account we're looking at from the first ransom note. We can now tell you, we know from law enforcement that that second note did not contain a new Bitcoin address. So the only Bitcoin address is the one that from the original note that we have, that we've monitored, where we saw this activity. So
we say there are other stations that are the other 2 stations that got that. Are also monitoring it.
Okay. Now let's talk about the outfit this kidnapper was wearing.
Yeah, because the gear that the kidnapper is seen on that Nest camera wearing is of very, very deep interest to the FBI, and they are digging into every aspect of it. But there are 3 things in particular we're told they are trying to really put under a microscope to find out where these items came from. Because if they can track that down, then they can find, the kidnapper. And the 3 things are the backpack, the gloves, and the gun the handgun that everyone has looked at and thought, what a weird place to put a gun that you very rarely ever see any. I've never seen it before, actually, someone carrying a gun right in the front of their waistband.
Now, I think we should say that they're not just looking at those 3 items, but those 3 items were mentioned in particular in our sourcing with law enforcement. So they're looking at everything.
Yeah.
But let's kind of break down. Now what they're doing is they're trying to find out who purchased these items and where did they get them from? And if they can start looking at the items and they can figure out, who sells them, they believe whoever bought this is in the Tucson area. We know law enforcement believes that. So they are going to be looking at someone in the Tucson area that may have purchased those items, in the fairly recent past.
Definitely, yeah. And let's talk about this backpack. So, I mean, everything that this individual in the video and photos is wearing is kind of basic. There's no apparent logos or anything that is very notable.
Right, these are not designer
Exactly.
items,
There's no Nike swoosh. There's no, so it's a little hard to decipher. But this backpack, interestingly, looks a lot like this Walmart Ozark trail hiker backpack. So if you see in the photos, it has those 2 reflective kind of bars on the shoulders. That's very unique. You don't really see that a lot, but in this backpack especially, you see it in the shoulders, you see it in the stitching, that kind of X stitching in the front bottom near his armpit. And then when he turns around in the video for a second, you can see this mountain range kind of triangular symbol, which
is
looks
at the
a
top
lot
of the
like
backpack.
And we just got to be careful in sourcing that this is something that we discovered.
Right.
We're not saying that this is the path the FBI or Sheriff's Department is going down, but this is what we found, that there is that similarity.
And interesting, on the Walmart website, it's a $10 backpack, so very easily accessible. It's actually the overall pick in backpacks right now and is in low stock since the past 24 hours.
So that's the backpack at one potential retail location for the backpack.
Right.
The other things are the gloves.
Right.
And we're told that there are some people who believe these are like winter gloves, which would definitely be an odd purchase in Tucson.
So I will tell you that I spoke with a law enforcement source who actually called them that. Now, I don't know that they are.
Yeah, I don't know that they are either. I'll be honest, when I looked at this yesterday when it came in, they appeared to me, especially in the part of the video where he's putting his hand over the camera, they look rubbery to me.
Yeah, like
they look
latex.
like almost like heavy-duty rubber gloves that a plumber might wear, a butcher.
But we don't.
But I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know where
they're
they're
looking
going.
at those. See right there. I don't know, but they're definitely looking closely at those gloves.
Now the gun is more interesting, I think.
Yeah, because that gun, as we said, being in that holster, doesn't really add up. First of all, the position of the holster. Then there's the actual material. It, to us, looks like a polyester holster that is typically used for a revolver. And this individual is very clearly not carrying a revolver. Appears to be a semi-automatic handgun of some sort, which you would not put in that polyester holster typically.
So here's the upshot of all of this. So we are told authorities are on the hunt to find out where some of these things were purchased, because
in the Tucson area,
as you know, I mean, I'm just going to give you an example. If you go to a Home Depot and you buy something, even if you pay cash, they can figure out when somebody came in to purchase that item. And then you go to the surveillance video and you can actually look at who grabbed that item and went to the checkout at that time. And, that's
then
one of the, it's a very common law enforcement tool, and they are doing just that. With the holster, what I'm thinking, and we don't have knowledge that they're doing this, but it just stands to reason to me, that they would call gun ranges and find out
anyone who comes in with that type of holster, and particularly
with that type of gun,
that type of gun, and that they have it actually holstered in the front of their waistband.
Right.
That would just
be odd.
Definitely stand out at a gun range. By the way, if you're thinking about retail, that what you just said about looking at the receipt and the time and then getting surveillance, you may be thinking, well, a lot of people buy things online now. You still wouldn't have the surveillance camera there, but there's still a record.
There's a record
of you purchasing it, and in fact, now there's a credit card attached to that purchase. So that's another thing that they'll be looking at.
They're looking at all of this. What this guy is wearing and what he's holstering is really important, obviously, in this investigation.
Hi, my name's Craig. I'm actually from Long Island. I want to talk about the gear. So I was watching the footage. So at first I thought it could potentially be a female based on the behavior. There are certain moments, the leaning over to try and seem as if it's like a man in a sense, a female or a male. But what is interesting is it seems almost like the clothes could be stuffed in a way. I think the reason for the holster being in the front could be to kind of distract from what most men, to put it in the front is a little bit obvious. We also don't know, like, if you're looking at the outfits, a lot of it looks really crisp and brand new. This looks like somebody who went out recently and purchased these clothing, and it almost appears to be kind of amateurish.
Well, there are other reasons you would say it's amateurish, I agree.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of who it is, he's got a mustache and either a goatee or a beard. So that doesn't...
That's what I see now. I heard this morning some people in our office say that they think that it's a mask of some sort. I don't know why you'd wear a mask and a ski mask over that mask.
Right.
That doesn't add up to me, but that's what some people are thinking about the facial hair.
So the big thing right now is the ransom note, the Bitcoin activity, and what this guy is wearing. And the FBI and the Sheriff's Department, they are all over that. Okay, that's a...
Fucking awful.
What are you guys talking about?
Everybody's got a theory.
Let's talk, everybody. Let's talk.
They're saying those gloves look like electrician's gloves. People are calculated when they're committing a crime. Are you able to see shoes in the video? Somebody said it's definitely not a female. People are discussing.
Everyone thinks
Yeah, I don't think-
a lot of people
I
are
don't think-
discussing if
Corey,
they
where are you
think this mustache is fake.
Oh,
Right
we're
there.
talking here.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought we were talking to the live stream camera.
We go back and forth.
Somebody said that
is
seems
on
like
the live stream.
is that a strange place to hold a weapon on your person? Can you see the shoes in the video? His hat
You
eye
can see the
holes give
shoes,
the
but I didn't see anything distinctive
notable.
about them.
Yeah.
He said his hat eye holes give the illusion of thin eyebrows.
This is where the FBI is really good, where they can focus in on a tiny little thing and make it becomes a big clue.
Yeah. He was saying waistband holster makes sense for easy access if you do plan on using a weapon. Watch his right leg when he bends to get the strawberry.
By the way, I cannot imagine that this person walked in that house at that hour thinking we're going to have to use the weapon to get Nancy Guthrie. She's a 84-year-old woman sleeping. It just does not make sense to me.
Yeah. Somebody said when this person bends down to the shrubbery, it appears that one of their legs does not bend. They wonder if there's there's
that's
something
interesting.
wrong
I mean,
with his
all
leg.
those little nuances.
Yeah.
That's
Somebody
right.
said, would it be easy to track purchases if they used a gift card or cash or sent somebody else to make purchases on their behalf?
It's just unbelievable how that is such a weak link in figuring out who this is. It is just one of the most common law enforcement devices.
Yeah.
And they are good at this. They do this a lot. So again, we've been calling a number of stores in the Tucson area, and frankly, we've gotten nowhere. Either they say, we haven't heard from law enforcement, or we're not going to talk to you. But law enforcement obviously has more pull than us.
Yeah. Somebody said a cross-draw holster like that is very old school with respect to possibly speaking about that person's character. The eyes look...
But that holster is really important because if it really stands out and somebody happened to see that at a gun range and it was just, yeah, I saw it and it's no big deal. And then all of a sudden, it's a big deal.
Exactly.
And so that could be something that's really important here.
The gloves look like electrician gloves. Do we know...
It's something...
Start writing.
I
don't know who is repping.
Bring the camera here.
What is it?
They're going to announce that. Hello.
Charles' mic down for a quick second. Harvey,
are
Charles' mic
wondering-
down for a second.
Well, we could come over here also.
Oh, yeah. Can I call you right back?
You can come over here. Hey.
Kill my mic.
It's down. Turn me all the way up. Hey.
Are you excited to be in the show today?
No.
Why'd you give
The
me
gloves,
the thumbs up?
because I felt bad.
Okay, thank you. I
welcome.
really needed you
Because I know
today.
how hard it is to put this crap together.
Thank you. Thanks,
Somebody
Talia.
said, bring up Jason, the interviewed neighbor who lives 15 minutes away. I don't know about that, but we can certainly ask them when they come back. Cindy said, check university library, computer, servers.
Another, this would, ooh,
I know.
another one. This
Could
week
it have been a burglary gone bad? Wasn't prepared for the Nest camera, and his holster doesn't fit the gun. Maybe not a problem, but still prepared for something. The position of the holster is to hide. That would not go down at a gun range. Could it be a possible Mrs. Doubtfire disguise? I know a lot of people have been obsessed with thinking that this person is a woman in a disguise.
Why?
I don't know.
What's giving
She
woman?
has very female eyes. Like,
like eyebrows.
he has female eyes, like just like a
Eyebrows,
female shape. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Also, men get their eyebrows waxed and all the time. There's plenty of men in here that have very well shaped. And Tucson,
I don't know anything about Tucson. Do we know? Somebody said, do we know if the blood, who the blood on the porch belonged to? If there was a footprint, perhaps, or anything like that? I have no idea.
If you have it, Anakin, don't yell it out loud.
Somebody said using a holster. Yeah, I'll step over here. So, nowhere is safe anymore. We could come over here. So we said, is there a car? Hi, passing through, not looking.
You're going to the studio.
Well, I'll just sit right over here. I'll come hang out. Yeah, why?
And this might take a couple minutes, so. There you go. Very lovely.
I'll come sit next to you.
Very lovely.
Do you want a chair, Brandon?
Oh yeah, let's get him a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Who?
chilling right here.
There, you just sit right there, like
right here.
make
There
sure
you
don't
go.
miss it. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
It's scary with all that gear.
Take it away, Talia.
People are saying there's a lot of unanswered questions. Wilton says, so if the ransom wasn't paid, have not heard anything. It's really, the shoes threw me for a loop, and the eyebrows. Would a woman be this brazen? I don't know. Women can do anything. Check everyone's Ring cameras, I guess, like the neighbors.
Well, we were talking about that. So Alexa kind of pulled up on like Google Maps where Nancy lives. And the thing is, because I even brought up, like, how did no Ring cameras pick up these people walking, or even their car driving in or out? But in this area of Tucson, the houses are very, 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 very far apart, and their driveways are very, very long. So even if they did have a Ring camera on their front door, their driveway is so long that you're not going to see the streets. And then the houses next to you are so spread apart that it's
Yeah.
tough.
That is
tough.
Interesting. I didn't realize that could like be a factor.
Yeah, as to why there's not as much Ring camera footage. I think that plays a factor.
A good
in it,
answer.
Which sucks.
The size of the guy in the archway.
Yeah, the FBI, they haven't released the person's height or anything, but they should be able by the size of the arch.
Oh, that's
in the of people coming through. I think they're definitely looking into that and trying to figure out his height, if it is somebody they know. Somebody said, I heard something about the brother-in-law's bandmate been missing for a week, and they showed a picture of him, and it looks close to the man in the video. I don't know
See, the thing with like looking close and like looking not close is like like Luigi.
Like remember
he didn't look like the photo, but
then also remember when people were like Timothy Chalamet's SD kid,
right?
Because they had a
And
similar
the same
eyebrow.
eyes, and it's not.
Like,
so
you
I'm
really-
like, ugh, it's
I know.
tough.
Yeah. The neighbor Jason, I don't know. Somebody said this is why poor people have them for their elderly, the life alerts. Why are the wealthy like not having that? Yeah, I don't know about
It's gonna take a long time.
Walmart. All the items came from there. Oh, is it a squeeze light in the mouth? A couple of people are saying it looks like it's like a keychain that you squeeze. I don't know. Let me look into the bandmate stuff.
Lisa, I would genuinely hope that the kidnapper is in this chat. Please do not be in this chat, kidnapper.
No, God forbid. Let's see.
What's this stuff? We're definitely, I think, all the world is hoping that this comes to a happy ending.
Absolutely.
I think we're all just hoping that it ends very soon and Nancy's found safe. Oh, the trauma she's gonna be like. She's already an older woman. Can you imagine having to live the rest of your years
her
with that?
family too. It is.
Gosh, that so
Seriously
traumatic.
horrible. She had an Apple Watch and an iPhone. What more do you need? I agree. Like, of course, Life Alert is a different thing, but when in the middle of the night, if you're asleep, like there's so many ways that you think something could be prevented, but you never can prevent.
Do you have an Apple Watch?
I do have an Apple Watch.
Do you sleep in your Apple Watch?
Don't sleep in my
That's
Apple
the thing. So even if she has an Apple Watch and they come take her in the middle of the night,
You're
she
not
doesn't have her
wearing it.
phone. She doesn't have her Apple Watch. I mean, she should have. She does have a Life Alert. She should be wearing that at all times.
Yeah.
But
That's why that
who
might
knows?
Yeah. We don't know.
I don't know.
We have no idea. Yeah. Nope. Wouldn't a family member know? And if family was involved, wouldn't they say the first thing you'll encounter is a camera at the front door? Again, I'm not sure did something get put out that said that it was not a member of the family?
Yeah, there was like rumors that people were
thought it was the brother.
Yeah, the brother, but yeah.
They said it was not.
Deaded that.
Yeah.
A lot of homes.
Any trail cams? I don't know if there's any trail cams in Tucson, Arizona.
I don't. Apparently not. If there was, then we would have the.
Sure.
I don't even know where you would put cameras out.
What
there.
trails?
Like where would there's
all
no
flat.
trees. It's
The band member is a drummer that's been missing for a week. I don't know why the backpack, what could possibly be in it, especially if it had no tools to help with the door cam. I have no idea. The band member's name is Dominic Evans. Let me look that up for you.
Dominic Evans.
Son-in-law's bandmate. He is the drummer in the band of Nancy Guthrie's son-in-law, Annie's husband. Again, all the places that have posted this are not, no major outlet has covered that, so we cannot confirm or say that that is a possibility.
Ooh. Why don't you go on the camera, Madison?
She has Portos.
Oh.
If he's using a jammer, she could still be alive, like a single jammer. All right, look, be serious for a second.
Okay, sorry. I ain't food, I'm
I know.
hungry.
Do you want to get food for a second? I'll take over.
You're already taking, I'm not doing anything.
I know, I know.
Yeah. What are you, I'm
wanna
not
leave your
doing
post?
anything. Barely, I'm not even here. Ooh. Oh, you don't,
empanada?
yeah.
Oh.
Cold?
Yeah, that makes me feel better.
Dang.
Have you seen the footage made into color? The shirt might be yellow. Are you buying? Is that even possible? I've seen several different renditions of people who have quote unquote colored the footage, and I've seen lots of different color variations. You could walk through, no big deal.
You could have walked through and showed off your empanada.
Casual thing. What is a jammer? A signal jammer is a device that emits electromagnetic signals that disable other electronic devices, phones, credit cards, potentially, I know we looked up this morning in the pre-show, potentially a pacemaker it could interfere with. Anything that emits a electromagnetic frequency.
Alexa, are you guys posting that? Oh, geez.
Yeah, so I don't know what the logistics with a signal jammer are, like what other things it could possibly interfere with, but I do know that's like, I have a purse that has like an RFID shield on it, so if somebody comes up with a signal jammer, like it won't disable your credit cards or your phone and steal stuff like that.
All right, guys, I think we've got it.
Move it back in.
Yeah, you guys will hear the news very soon. Some more sad news coming to you. It's about to go up on the site. We'll let Harvey break the news to you, but this is sad. It's been a sad week, man. It's been a sad week.
It's a hard week.
It's been a hard week. And today I just remembered is my 7-year anniversary at TMZ.
Oh.
It's full of sadness and darkness.
Happy 7 years.
Thanks, Talia. Thanks.
I'm sorry it has to be under these circumstances. You know, when we do a funny story today, or if there's anything lighthearted or fun, we can announce your anniversary.
There we go.
Now is
Not
really,
the time.
we're going through it over here.
Jackson, get this on social media. And when we do this on floor, it'll be
Somebody said,
Devin.
Love you, Tawanda.
Love you
Congrats, Tawanda. Yeah, they go, it's been a hard week.
It's been a hard week.
My dog died yesterday.
Oh, God.
I know.
Yeah, this was not the week. This was
Not the
vibe.
not the week. Somebody said happy work anniversary. 7 years. Thanks for being you. I know, a little lightheartedness in the chat. I think people are excited about it is your 7 year. Yeah. Do they want? Yeah.
So we just got, that's why we stopped. We just broke a story. It's really sad. This is so sad. James Vanderbeek died from Dawson's Creek. And, you know, he was battling cancer. And it did not look good for a long time. But we just got this from the medical examiner. So we're going to get back on track with TMZ Live in a minute. We just needed to do that. Okay, Mark, you're in. Can you do me a favor? Every time you finish a paragraph, publish. So you just keep publishing. And as assets, hey, everybody, as assets come in, scream out when WebEdit's got an asset. We can get out for a second, put the asset in, go back in. Okay? Okay. I know. How old was James?
48.
48.
48. That is really, really sad.
48 is like.
So, Mark, we should be putting, you know, all of the Dawson's Creek stuff in and everything else as well. Okay.
That far.
Do you guys find Dawson's Creek? Okay. Okay.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be B1.
I know. There's a lot of love in the chat for James.
Yeah, give us a minute. Yeah, and Vars, You have Varsity Blues?
Ugh.
We have assets of that.
Who?
They just posted to his account.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's very. He has a lot of kids, I believe, as well.
They just posted on James's account.
It's an incredibly sad, incredibly difficult thing to battle. Lisa said, "I'm glad he's not suffering anymore." Ay, ay, ay.
Even when you know it's, I mean, he's been going
He's
through
sick
it for
for
a
a
while. Even
while.
when you know it's coming, it still sucks. What did it say? Yeah.
He has children too. It's a sick, sick disease. It was a piece to his family. Loved him in Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues, one of my favorite movies. His poor wife and kids, my heart breaks for his family. It is such a bright spot in my TV growing up.
Okay. Oh God, Courtney, we got to get James Vanderbeek in the show. So, God, what time? Oh God, it's 11:30. Holy shit. And we've only done A. I know. You've only taken A. We're in trouble. I know. I'm going to try something. We are not going to get, we're going to never get this for one. What if we do this?
I'll have to take Zach or TJ off the special.
No, here's what, let me tell you what I'm thinking. Let's do a YouTube video with a couple of people, maybe Jackson and one of the social people, and we could just say, it's Jackson and so from TMZ's social media account. We just wanted to tell you that we just broke the story. So have them actually do it. So Jackson, what we're gonna do, we are really struggling here because we gotta get live done and then I gotta get the other show done. We're not gonna be able to get the room together. So why don't you and somebody from social, Cameron, can you hear this? So, that Jackson and somebody from social is going to do the James Vanderbeek story and starting it by saying it's Jackson and Talia, or whoever it is, just a second person, whoever you want. And, you know, we have sad news. TMZ just broke a story. James Vanderbeek died after struggling with cancer. You know, famous for Varsity Blues, famous for Dawson's Creek. Do something that lasts like 45 seconds to a minute. Huh?
I need like someone that like knows Dawson's Creek, that knows Varsity.
Who is that? Well, wait a minute. Is somebody in the back? Matt.
Yeah.
Have Matt.
Yeah.
Star of my
I
first
want to
movie.
get like one of them.
Then Matt should do it. Then why don't you guys shoot Matt doing it and just saying that TMZ just broke it on the website, that he died, and you can even give your own kind of account of it. We're just going to do it differently. So kind of do 45 seconds-ish. To a minute. We can also put some sound in from Dawson's Creek or Varsity Blues. Okay?
But I'll need to take Zach or TJ off. I have no editor.
You got to do it.
I know. I'm saying. I'm just like.
Okay,
that, like,
do it. We said do it. That was a yes.
That was do it. Okay. Well, at first you said no.
I didn't say no.
No, you were saying no about how we were going to shoot it. All right.
Okay, now we got to get the show done.
All right. Whew.
Okay.
Just ask.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go over here because we're.
Who's doing this?
Evan.
Okay. Okay.
What year did he announce it?
Yeah.
He said discovered it during a colonoscopy in 2023.
What cancer?
In what year?
In 2023, August. It was.
Colorectal cancer, late 2024.
But I think he dealt with it privately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
So we've just broken some really sad news on the website that we, as we're shooting this, just found out and confirmed that James Vanderbeek died this morning at his home, and he had been battling cancer for quite some time. He had announced it in late 2024, though we think he had obviously knew a little bit before that.
Yeah, he had gotten a colonoscopy, discovered he had colorectal cancer. It seemed pretty advanced. And, you know, over the last few years, he's talked about it very openly.
Yeah. I remember, I think it was GMA he went on when he first announced it. So just a tremendous loss for a generation that watched his movies,
and
his
a
TV
big
show.
star, a big star
Dawson's
with
Creek.
Dawson's Creek,
Yep.
Varsity Blues. He was a big star and a big family man.
Yes,
Yeah,
every
I mean, not
time
only
we
for
saw him.
fans, right? I mean, obviously he has a wife, he has 6 children. They had just moved to Texas recently, had gotten out of Los Angeles. I mean, not super shocking because there was a huge Dawson's Creek reunion at the end of last year,
and
he ended up pulling out because obviously he wasn't feeling well. But still, just obviously a legendary actor, dead at 48, which is just horrible.
And he was, even after he moved the family to Texas, he would come back to LA every now and we would see him out, and he was just, it was always, every clip we got with him was gracious, was fun, was loved to talk about his family. Just a huge loss.
Interesting that the medical examiner said cause of death was undetermined.
Because it was reported this morning at 6 o'clock this morning. So I would assume the family called the medical
And the family
examiner.
said he died at home, and so then they called the medical examiner,
Correct.
right, to say that he had passed.
So we don't know whether this was kind of a hospice situation, you know, or whether this was sudden. We just, but it's obviously something
He's been
they were dealing
like
with
you
for
said,
a long
the
time.
fact that he didn't go to the reunion at the end of the year. How was the way they worded the wording that they put there, Devin?
Get up.
Yeah, the family just said.
That he passed peacefully this morning. He met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. So there's much to share regarding his wishes, love for the humanity, and the sacredness of time. So.
Wow. Our condolences to the family.
Hello, everyone. It's Allison from Tennessee. This is obviously devastating news. James Vanderbeek was an absolute American icon. He represented the 90s and the 2000s for an entire generation of people. He even transitioned into one of the first memes of meme culture. So he stayed with us through all of these years. And my condolences go out to his family. This is absolutely devastating news.
Yeah.
We always say when you have entertainers like this, that the one silver lining is your art is your legacy. It lives on and gives you some form of immortality that people will be watching his movies, watching his TV shows, and celebrating him. So there's that.
Okay, so yeah. Huh?
No, this is for that show. Is what we were talking about. You guys shooting.
We want you to do it
was
our
to
way.
Do it.
Got it? Yes. Matt Weiss, do that.
To sit and do that. Matt's going to go into the TMZ on TV show. Yeah, you could put this on YouTube if you want, but we need to get that done because
we got to get that show done. So get Matt Weiss shot right now.
Everyone in the chat is saying they remember him. For
Jackson, you can
being
put
such
this
a life on TV.
on YouTube. Yeah, you can put this on YouTube. We just need to get that done for that show.
So he said praying for all of his children. He had a bunch of children as well. They remember Dawson's Creek, Varsity Blues. My sister named my nephew Dawson because of Dawson's Creek. Such a terrible disease.
That's the thing about this place, that you just walking in, you do not know what's going to happen.
I know. A lot of people are saying
these
that.
things just turn.
Matt's shooting his thing right there.
Oh, where? Where's?
He's right there.
Oh, got it.
We'll move over here.
And you just literally don't know, you know, from minute to minute, the way things just evolve and change.
It's been a crazy, heavy week, for sure. He had 6 children.
I think Pam Bondi works.
Yeah, it can be a total shift.
Over to Babcock.
Okay. Okay. And you got sound, obviously, in Pam Bondi. This is calling Jamie Raskin.
We're going to do it over there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, let's go to Babcock. Oh,
we got to let.
Yeah, we got to let Matt finish
that thing.
Boy, we're in a little bit of trouble. We are in a little bit of trouble. We have our show that we're doing now airs in 20 minutes, and we have finished
1.5 blocks.
A sixth of the show.
Right.
So we will be shooting the show as it's on the air, and hopefully we will be ahead of the time each segment runs.
Right.
Because we're never going to finish this by noon, and at noon it starts to feed out and air in cities on the East Coast.
Sarah B said, never watched behind the scenes at TMZ's live. So cool to see what you guys do every day. This is real news at work.
Oh, God. Do you need the mic down? Yeah, mic down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. It's always a bad omen when he comes out.
Don't say that.
No, it just means
true.
that there's like something else that we have to get done.
I trust him.
Like we're just talking about how we're not going to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Usually when he comes out, it means there's another thing we got to do. And
as soon as Matt's done, we're gonna. Oh my gosh, we're in trouble.
We're gonna film C block.
Okay, what's C?
Zayn Malik.
Okay, let's get C done.
Sweet.
Okay, here we go. Okay. I like this one. I have big feelings on this one.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Just kidding.
Yeah. We're good.
I just want everybody to know we're in trouble, so we got to move. Okay? Here we go.
Oh, Zayn Malik. Zayn Malik said something very honest, which I think we should all appreciate when a celebrity is honest about their feelings.
And there's wisdom behind what he said, I think.
That's what you think. I think a lot of people think he said something very hurtful to the mother of his child, Gigi Hadid. So he was on Call Her Daddy and was talking about love and
or lack thereof
and being in love. Here's what he said, and yeah, you think it's wisdom. See what you guys think.
You said in an interview that you don't know if you've ever truly been in love. Do you still stand by that?
Yeah. Yeah, because like my understanding of love is always developing, you know? At that moment in time, I might have thought it was love, but as I've got older, I realized maybe it wasn't. Just to say this on record, I will always love G, because she is the reason my child isn't, you know, on this earth. And I have the utmost respect for her. I will always love her. But yeah, no, but I don't think I was in love with her at that point. Otherwise, I would have been a better version of myself.
I think that is so interesting, and it's very controversial, but here's my point on this, and I believe this, that you can be with somebody when you're not in love with them. You can live with them, you can coexist with them, you can have children with them, and you can really love their company and love the relationship. But why do you have to be, quote, in love? To me, it's that kind of amorphous thing that people imagine they have and then worry that maybe they don't, where he's just saying, it's a feeling I just don't have, but I could be with her when I was with her, and it worked when it worked, and I love the fact that I have kids with her, but I wasn't in love. Why is that such a bad thing to say?
I don't know that you even heard what he said.
It's not a bad thing to say. Of course, I appreciate the honesty, and I love Zayn. I'm an OG directioner. I'm still a little mad at him for, leaving, but I think he didn't need to single her out. I think they have a good.
He had to single her out because he knew everybody was thinking it.
They have a good co-parenting relationship, and I understand that since the whole Yolanda drama,
it did not work at the beginning when they first broke up.
But now, as of late, my understanding is they had a good co-parenting relationship. But now, after he said that, if I were Gigi, I'd be kind of like, hey man, you didn't really have to.
Wait a minute, why? Why can't he say, if he's being honest, that he loved being around her when he was with her? They had a great time. They had a romantic relationship. But in terms of the in love, why is it?
You missed the part where it sounded like a rationalization for bad behavior on his part.
I don't.
He said
a little bit.
I could not have been in love with her, because if I was, I would have been a better version of myself. So basically, I screwed up. And my rationalization for scoring up is I wasn't in love with her.
That's where he's showing sympathy for a person that may be receiving it the way you're receiving it. But I think...
Or like Gigi's receiving it. It doesn't matter to me.
Do you have to be in love with somebody that you have kids with and live with?
No, but it's more
okay,
like...
end the case. That's it. That's all I need to hear.
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia, by way of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I just want to say in my Cardi B voice, what was the reason? We did it. You were not in love with Gigi. You said that 2 years ago. You don't need to keep saying it. But who is in love with her and who is feeling her is Bradley Cooper. So we're moving on.
Oh, play that Bradley Cooper card. Bam, out the door.
Oh my God!
She threw that shit down like a domino.
Funny. She was
she
great.
threw that down like a domino, man.
She was. Okay, let's go to Babcock. Oh, hey guys, gotta move. Gotta move
quick.
Let's go to Babcock.
Here we go.
Speedy delivery.
No, not B1, B2, isn't it? B2.
B2. So was that all of that was C, right?
That was C. So if we get
that's
this done,
C1. We have a C2.
We have a fighting chance of getting the show on the air.
I feel like a middle school theater director when they're like, guys, we don't have a show right now.
You just said we have no time.
Harvey!
Perfect. Dude, was that perfect or what?
That's it. You got one. We got to go.
Was that perfect or?
Jamie Raskin. All right.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Well, you just knew there were going to be fireworks on Capitol Hill today because Attorney General Pam Bondi sat down for a congressional hearing, or we should just call it congressional grilling. They should just call it what it is. And
she was all over the place on Epstein, and very few people are believing what she is saying.
Well, certainly the Democrats weren't.
And even some Republicans.
But Jamie Raskin, Congressman Jamie Raskin, went after her with some fire. What's interesting is that the Attorney General did not back down. In fact, you could say she went back at him with even more fire.
How many of Epstein's co-conspirators have you indicted? How many perpetrators are you even investigating?
First, you showed it. I find it.
How many have you indicted?
Excuse me. I'm going to answer the question.
Answer my question.
No, I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer the question.
No,
Your
you're going to answer the question the way I asked it.
Chairman Jordan, I'm not going to get in the gutter with these people, but I'm going to answer the question.
How many?
Restore 45 seconds, Mr. Nadler, please, Mr. Chairman.
Answer.
You can let her filibuster all day long, but not on our watch. Not on our time. No way. And I told you about that, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
No, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
You're a lawyer, not even a lawyer.
I mean, welcome to the gutter, Pam Bondi.
Oh my God!
I am
she
sorry.
said she's not going to get in the gutter.
When you resort to these personal attacks, when you don't answer the question, you're ass. I'm sorry, I don't care.
That's why you're there.
You are something else.
I am going to make my point, and then I can make my point, and then you get to respond. Okay?
Go on ahead.
It's despicable that she is resorting to personal attacks, which, by the way, Jamie Raskin is an incredibly accomplished lawyer. So she's full of crap when she says that. Number two, it's not a political thing. It's like you have done a bad job with the Epstein file, and Republicans feel that way too. And you won't answer a question. So the way you deflect is just to make a personal, hollow, ridiculous
As you
attack.
make a personal attack in your little filibuster there.
I'm answering what she's done.
His little filibuster. What did that mean?
It was a hype joke.
It's offensive. It's offensive.
No, what's offensive? As if the Republicans are exclusive to personal attacks. It's absurd. Just be fair with these things, Harvey. It's always the same. You're never. It's always.
But the thing that's fair about it.
Every time.
Did she answer the question? Every time. Did she answer the question?
Not there. She did it.
But no, she didn't answer the question.
But they all do it.
Because she doesn't want to. Because the answer is no, and she didn't want to say it.
What was even the question?
Have you looked at the 6 people and it started an investigation? She did not want to answer the question, and she's saying, I'll answer the question. And Nadler was saying, Answer my question. Right. No, I'll answer the question. Well, that was the question.
If you sit down, if you come in for a congressional hearing, right? Yeah. You sit down. Yeah. The whole point of you being there is to answer the questions. And if you don't want to answer it,
this happens every time.
But if you don't want to answer it, no, it doesn't happen every time that you start calling each other names.
Loser lawyer.
Come on. I'll give you some examples. This always happens. The Republican doesn't answer the Democrats' question and vice versa.
It's fine.
Just say that. That's all I'm asking for.
You're right.
I'm not even saying that was right. I'm just saying, can we be fair?
Yes.
For once.
Yes, you're right that Democrats Democrats have deflected. Democrats generally don't resort to this high school.
God.
You're a loser.
I've been calling Nazi. I've been calling Nazi for 8 years.
We're talking about
by people out there.
By us?
Not by you. No.
We're talking
not
about
by
Congress.
Are we fair?
Sometimes.
Can we not? We're talking about Congress.
We'll take sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hi, I'm Michaela from Texas, and Pam should be absolutely disgusted with herself to sit up there in a Epstein hearing and hurl insults at people. I feel like the focus has shifted from the victims, but all of America is watching her, and we need answers.
We do. Hey, Anakin, I'm buying Babcock lunch.
I already got a cheeseburger on the way.
You were going to get off cheap, too.
It was my olive branch.
You're going to be like some nuggets and you're out.
Where is that, by the way? It's taking a long time.
Oh, my God.
10 minutes, guys.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Next.
Okay, let's get D done.
On the move, on the move.
Gotta move.
We got to get C done.
No, we did C.
No, we did.
Yes, we did. That was Gigi.
Zane and Gigi.
Well, when I said... All right, anyway. D, right? What's D1?
D.
Yeah, Taylor, Travis, wedding bells ringing soon. What is that? I saw it in the rundown, but I
don't know what that is either.
I'll just do it at Alexa.
Doesn't it always take a hiatus? Interesting.
No. Not even close. Furthest thing from it, actually.
Who's doing this, Brendan?
No, Brendan's doing Joe's errand. I'm going to do it.
Well, that was fun. What's going on?
People in the chat are saying...
We have no time. We're racing here.
They're saying Babcock puts on a good show.
What?
They're saying he puts on a good show over there. They really like the...
Wait a minute. Are you guys... Show. Hold on. Are you Team Babcock or other team?
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay. Here we go.
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Travis Kelce has a side gig, aside from football and
acting,
aside
game
from acting,
shows,
and
endorsements,
being engaged to Taylor Swift.
That too.
Besides that, he has another side gig, which is New Heights, his podcast with his brother Jason.
Right.
Incredibly popular podcast. Well, here's the problem. They did something on New Heights, or they're about to do something that might have tipped their hand on the wedding. At least that's what a lot of Swifties are thinking.
Okay, I want to hear.
So, obviously, most podcasts have a hiatus. Most of them don't go.
Do they really?
Most don't go 52 weeks.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they have some period of the year where they take a hiatus.
Really?
And New Heights.
I do it on
hiatus.
when I go on vacation. I do it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know we've seen some of the shots. It's not pretty. But they take a hiatus, so they pre-tape some episodes. No big deal, except fans noticed that this year they have pre-taped twice as many episodes and extended their hiatus. So now people think
they're thinking the hiatus is the wedding.
Going to happen during the hiatus.
Did they announce the hiatus?
Yes. So normally their hiatus is how many episodes? 3, someone told me? Anyway, this time they're taking 6 weeks off.
6 weeks for a wedding?
It's normally 2 to 3 weeks. Now it is 6 weeks. So, no, the wedding isn't 6 weeks long. But
maybe
people think
time leading up to it, the wedding and the honeymoon.
Right.
Oh, when are the 6 weeks?
Good question. We're in it right now. We're in the first week of the 6 weeks.
Well, then she's not going to get married next week.
Well, that's
You
why
never
Swifties
know.
all
Why-
excited. They're
why
like, wait,
wouldn't
this
she?
thing might be about to happen.
But wait. Why? You said she's not going to get
Because
married
there
next
would
week.
be
Why?
500 people there. We're going to know.
There's still 5 weeks, so take the last week for the honeymoon, and then the week before that. So we still got 3 weeks before the wedding.
What if they elope?
I would not be surprised at all. Would not be surprised
We
at
already
all.
know that there's going to be a wedding because what's his name came out and said he got the.
Oh, he got to hold that date. But that could be for a reception.
Exactly. A big party where you just have all of your friends, but you actually just do the wedding and the ceremony with just Donna and Andrea and the dads. Boom, boom. Because they just, it could be too hard.
We have cracked this.
Or we're on crack.
Or we're.
I'm not on crack, so we cracked it.
Hi, this is T from Detroit. I am so excited for this wedding. I hope they do not elope. I hope they have like a big wedding to shut her haters up because their relationship is so controversial. So I hope it's just so exciting and little details where she can maybe add little shots to all her haters in the wedding.
Yeah. Start looking for the Easter egg.
I don't know if there are haters in the wedding.
There are haters on Taylor Swift. Anytime you're that big, you got your haters.
Hey, I have a question for you. Is this going to be bigger than Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos' wedding?
Probably not. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't see how you take over.
But I do think.
Although Rome, maybe. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Like we got the deep, like we just knew everything, and we saw
bigger
stuff.
than the Sanchez wedding, at least like coverage-wise.
I'll tell you guys a funny story about the Sanchez wedding someday when we're not under the gun. Let's do D2.
Is this Jill?
What's D2?
Jill Zarin.
Jill Zarin. Ugh. Dude.
No, I'm not.
You're like, you turn sideways and you can't find you. What are you talking about? What's the matter with you?
Talia, why are people calling me?
Oh my God.
Scammers in Garden City. Garden City.
Okay, let's.
Scam call. So sound up and then a pull out? Oh, sound up is what she said. Right.
Are we ready? Okay, here we go. Hey, Courtney, are you good on the Matt Weiss Vanderbeek? I just want to make sure that's going to work.
We got her.
Are you there? Well, I don't hear her.
She said we have to be.
That's not a great answer.
No, it's not, but that's her answer.
Maybe, hey, if you can hear me, maybe we shoot something for 2 after we get the 1 done. Oh, do you like it enough? I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all.
Especially because it's really sad news in the middle of that
Yeah.
show. It'd be good to do it differently.
Yeah, maybe it
Let's try
works.
Maybe we're onto something new.
Huh.
Innovation.
Necessity is
mother of invention.
Mother of invention.
Yeah. Thank you, Mother.
Consistency is the hobgoblin of small minds.
And done beats perfect.
Okay.
That too. All right, we got them all now. Grand opening, grand closing. That is what Jill Zarin is saying about her career on the Real Housewives of New York reboot, is what people are calling it.
Funny.
So they've now moved over. The original Housewives of New York have a new show on E called The Golden Life. And Jill was, of course, going to be part of that. And then she watched the halftime show of the Super Bowl and decided to share her feelings about said halftime show. And now she's out of a job. So here's what she said about Bad Bunny's performance. Then we'll get into what she's saying about getting canned.
I said it before that it was the worst halftime show ever. And it's 250 years that we're celebrating right now in the United States. And I just don't think it was appropriate to have it in Spanish. And quite frankly, I didn't need to see him grabbing his, G area. I don't speak Spanish. I would have liked to have known the words he was saying. To me, it looked like a political statement because there were literally no white people in the entire thing. I think it was a political statement, and I'm not taking a side one way or the other. I just do. I think it was an ICE thing. And I just think that the NFL sold out, and it's very sad because this was 75 years. And, shame. Shame.
I don't know what the 75 years was. I think maybe she was trying to refer to the 250 years.
Well, no.
Earlier,
how many Super Bowls have they had?
61
Oh,
or
well,
60 rather.
Then she was close.
There have been white people in the other Super Bowl halftime shows.
So apparently
Pulled the plug.
They pulled the plug.
It was actually the production company that we got the statement from. They said that her feelings, her opinion about the halftime show didn't align with their company's, the production company's.
So she was canceled.
So she was fired before they even started filming. Now we've spoken to a couple different people close to her, and listen, what they're telling us is she understands certain things she said were wrong. She feels she's a part of cancel culture, though, and she feels she wasn't allowed to have her opinion. But now looking at it, she looks at it as, well, why didn't the producers use this as a teaching moment? We could have filmed and talked about this, me with the other women. That's just how she sees it. I mean, this is their life.
I get her point about feeling like cancel culture.
Filming their
and
life.
She shared her opinion. And
can I say, I disagree with what she said. It was my favorite halftime show of all time. I loved it. And I really mean that. I loved it. And I disagree with all the people who were saying, oh, I didn't understand it. You don't need to. And, but I disagree with them. But I'm not going to fire them. And I know she made that comment about there aren't enough white people, but you saw her hesitate. And I don't think it came from a racist. I don't think it came. I think she was trying.
That's the
Well, I know what you're saying.
First of all, there was a white person on stage who had a very prominent
Lady Gaga.
So that's BS. And to say, I agree with you that maybe she shouldn't have been fired, right? But don't whitewash it, pardon the phrase now, and say that that wasn't racist. That her complaint about it is that there weren't enough white people on stage.
It's a terrible thing to say.
That's BS, and it is racist.
I get
whether or not they should have fired her, we can talk about that.
And she did delete the video very quickly. I mean, obviously with the internet nowadays, people grab stuff quick, but she removed it within minutes.
Didn't it look
because
like
she watched it back?
She hesitated.
Didn't it look almost like she was looking off camera, like to someone? Maybe like someone was giving her notes or something.
Maybe. She was probably with her husband, and he do you want
somebody was shooting
that?
it, or well, they would be in the camera lens.
Or almost like she was repeating what somebody else had said.
I mean, there were a lot of people that were outspoken about the halftime show.
I just think firing her is,
yeah.
You know, it's like there's a litmus test.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm coming to you live from Los Angeles. And regarding Joel's statement, I just want to say that, do I agree? No. That said, do I also think that removing people from conversations just because we disagree with them is the right thing to do? Not necessarily. What I would love to see would be open discourse as well as accountability and the opportunity for people to learn. Because in the words of Bad Bunny's halftime performance, the only thing more powerful than hate is love. And I think we should really lead by that example.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody has to love her, but I do agree that if you kept her on the show, you could have had
could talk about it.
A really interesting conversation about it. Not necessarily, not a teachable moment, because they're all grown-ups. They don't need to teach her.
I agree with you on that.
But they could have really...
talk about it.
Yes.
Okay, was that D1 or... That's D2?
D2.
So we need E, F, and G?
E, F, and G. We got.
What's
now
E?
we have a fighting chance.
What's E?
What the fuck?
You know Bud Cort.
What's E?
Bud Cort? No, I don't.
Are we really doing that?
I guarantee you he knows.
Oh,
Yeah, he
guys,
does.
is there anything else? What do you have an F?
Do you know who Bud Cort is?
It's 12:03. Okay. Okay.
I'll do it.
My partner has expressed a desire to open up our relationship. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this, but I can tell he isn't very happy or satisfied with the way things are going. What should I do?
Get out. Run. Look, I wouldn't do it. Sounds a little fishy.
It does sound fishy.
Sounds a little fishy. Look, and for the questioner,
don't talk yourself into something like that you are not into. There's a reason you're not into it, and that's not the kind of compromise in a marriage that you get used to and adjust to.
Yes,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
She's doing Dear Abby.
It's working for her.
All right.
Is it working?
Yeah, let's talk.
I'll tell you about it.
Here we go. Yeah, you tell E. I'll tell you about it. Here we go. Dear Michelle, I have questions about life. Will you answer them for me, please?
Dear Michelle, I have questions about what is happening when you've gone from being First Lady to...
Dear Abby.
Essentially, Dear Abby. So on the latest episode of Michelle Obama's podcast, she and her brother, Craig Robinson, are taking some questions from the audience. And Craig reads one about a couple, or a woman who's one half of a couple, and looking for some advice, which Michelle happily dispenses. I don't want this is gonna come off wrong. I feel like she's above this.
And I kind of love it.
My partner has expressed a desire to open up our relationship. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this, but I can tell he isn't very happy or satisfied with the way things are going. What should I do?
Get out. Run! Look, I wouldn't do it. Sounds a little fishy.
It does sound fishy.
Sounds a little fishy. Look, and for the questioner, don't talk yourself into something like that you are not into. There's a reason you're not into it, and that's not the kind of compromise in a marriage that you get used to and adjust to.
I just want more from Michelle. I don't want more for her than answering those kinds of questions.
I mean, here's why. Michelle Obama has written a book that has, and I've read it, and a lot of it has to do with marriage. And she's talked about difficulties with marriage, struggles, happiness, and all. So this is actually in her sweet spot. We're talking about marriage.
I agree, and I look at her and Barack's relationship. I'm taking advice from her. I want a marriage like that.
I'm not saying that she doesn't have the wisdom and that she can't impart great advice. I don't know. I have loftier goals for her.
She's so good at it.
I have loftier goals.
Hold on. There are people. You have said on this show that some of the stuff she was doing was kind of tired and a little bit old. You had said that before.
I said because she kept bringing up stuff about Barack and basically, airing out their marital laundry.
And so it was A, about marriage, and B, you weren't interested in it particularly.
No, hold on. It's not that I wasn't interested.
Now it's spicy.
Listen, she did it in a great way. It was very entertaining, and the whole Get Out was great.
What's a podcast about? What's a podcast about? You're not.
Maybe I want her to do more than a podcast.
I don't know.
She's doing a podcast.
She's
don't ever
good
do a
at it.
podcast. But she's figured out. She's figured out that this is a way of connecting with an audience, and it was spicy. We are talking about it, and we're not saying, "Oh God, that was boring."
And by the way, hold on a second. I'm not going to let you get away with this. You're the one who says every time someone brings up, "Hey, we're going to talk about Michelle Obama's podcast," and you go.
That's right. Because I wasn't that. Because I wasn't that.
Because you weren't into doing a podcast either.
I'm interested in this.
This guy's trying to call me out.
I'm interested in this.
He's trying to call me out.
I want her answer on this. I like it.
Hey, it's Phil from Mossville, Louisiana.
What's up, Phil?
I think she's within her rights to speak on this, because if there's anybody who knows anything about relationships and strains and pressures on it, it's the president's wife of the United States. So, she has every right to give her opinion on this on the show.
You know, it's the Miranda rights. You have a right to speak about marriage. You have a right to talk about open relationships.
She doesn't have the right. It's not what I said.
Anything you say can and will engage the audience.
What do you want her to talk about? That's a better. What do you want her to be talking about?
What's that?
I don't know.
Exactly. She's
bigger ideas.
Wait. We got an
bigger
E2?
ideas.
Oh, can we not do an E2 and just do longer viewers? Let's do it. What are we doing now?
Oh, boy.
I can do 4:30 on Hello. What's F? Oh, I love that story. Okay,
Sorry.
where are we going?
You got a whack. What'd you get? Hi-ho?
You got
Dude, he
Hi-Ho?
got Hi-Ho?
Did you buy us anything?
You didn't get a... You went to Hi-Ho and you didn't get...
Yeah. No, I mean, it's sort of like, I think of you when I do stuff.
I mean, sure, he makes you run.
I've literally talked to you about Hi-Ho.
I owe you lunch.
I literally talked to you, but no, you don't. But I've talked to you about Hi-Ho.
I know.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice.
What, can I sample a fry? You cool with that? I'm just curious.
Yeah, they don't look good.
No,
they look burnt.
No, they're actually good, like.
Are those fries?
Oh my
I
God.
always want to slap his head.
Are those fries?
Me.
Oh,
I
I've
like
had
them
these
burnt.
fries. They're not burnt enough. These are not burnt. These are not burnt enough. Not enough.
Oh my God,
They
I'm
need
gonna
to be
order that.
black.
I hear you, Courtney.
Let's go.
Talk to your friend over here.
Let's go.
Look, I only get a kid's burger, by the way.
Why do you get a kid's burger?
I only get a kid's one. I don't know.
Why would you do that?
I only... 12:10.
You should get a double cheeseburger
You
there.
only have kids. Look at that.
No.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. We've got to...
Okay. Why didn't you get a double cheeseburger? Okay.
Great.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, we got to talk about the biggest sports story in the world. And it is not about Olympic results, although I guess in a way it is. This is the Olympic result that you're not going to see on the daily wrap-up, because we're talking about the Norwegian biathlete who won the bronze. Sturla. You want to say the last name?
No. Common spelling, though. And,
well, Sturla, remember we told you that he had, after he won.
His big speech was a confession that he had cheated on his girlfriend, and apparently she dumped him. And
after he told her about it.
And he told her about it just a week before the Olympics. And then he is trying to get her back. So literally told the world as he cries there.
Tearfully told the world
he
what he
wants
did.
her back.
And wants her back.
And
So,
confessed what he did.
Everybody wants to know, is she taking him back?
Guess what? She talked. She talked.
She's, it's hard to forgive, even after a declaration of love in front of the whole world. I did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be in it. We have had contact, and he is aware of my opinions on this.
She's taking him back. You read that? She's taking him back. She is taking
I see that
him
completely
back.
different.
The door is open, I would say. But why does this have to be so immediate? Why does everyone want her to take him back right now? There could be a process here.
She says they've already had contact.
Some people have said that if he would have won gold, that this would have been a no-brainer.
Well, he would have won gold if he didn't. If it wasn't something else wasn't in his mind.
Why did he say this to her a week before the Olympics? Wait a week.
Well, no,
and then
I think she cornered him.
Can we go
I
back,
think she found
something. Can we go back to the statement? Let me tell you why she didn't. This is not good. She said, it hurts to have to be in this position.
Read the next sentence.
I didn't ask to
No, you missed.
You
missed. Even after a declaration of love. She wouldn't say.
No. She said, it's hard to forgive, even after a declaration of love. Hold on. In front of the whole world. She's pissed. No. I did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be in it. The position she's talking about is the fact that he laid it out to the world.
You're reading this. Put it back on the screen.
That's what she doesn't want to
Put it back on the screen. Put it back on the screen. Listen to me. Even after a declaration of love in front of the whole world, that's a flex. She's saying...
She said it's hard to forgive even after he did that.
Right, but she's not saying in front of the whole world pisses her off.
Okay, so what does she mean when she says, I did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be in it? She doesn't like the
position
fact
of being the
aired it out
victim
to the entire world who's watching the Olympics, and now she's in the middle, and everyone's wondering about whether she's taking back the guy who cheated on her.
She's taking him back because he did that in front of the whole world.
She is 100% not taking him back.
You want to put it back on the screen?
Well, no, here's the thing. As for our boy, he says he regrets going through it.
That's clear.
Wait, regrets what? The cheating or saying it?
Both. Saying it in front of the world.
Yeah, he should not have done that.
Hey, this is Gentry from Georgia, and I have to agree. I think she's absolutely pissed, and I don't think she's going to take him back. She wanted the world to know that she was seen, but after that, I think she's done with him for sure.
No, she's taking him back.
She gone.
What else you guys want to talk about?
So I'm Michelle from Riverview, and I'm talking about the Guthrie new ransom note. I don't feel that this note is real. Unfortunately, it seems like someone else is playing a game. The fact that they said they emailed her brother and sister, why aren't you calling Savannah? She's the one that has all the money and the contacts and can make things happen. It just feels like another attempt to try to either take people off the case or try to get some money and see if they can get away with it.
Well, we don't know if this person, if this person is trying to squeeze money and doesn't have that information,
they're in big trouble.
Criminal fraud.
Right.
That is criminal fraud.
But if they actually do have information, why would they?
And we don't have an answer to that question.
Correct.
One more.
Hi, I'm Maria Montalvo from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I'm commenting about the Jill Zarin thing. She has a lot to say, but she really didn't say anything. She was looking at herself the whole time, like, trying to see how that new face is working out, I guess, because she didn't say anything that made any sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
And she tanked herself.
The weird thing was that she was taking a shot at Lady Gaga for having a facelift, according to her.
Right.
Which is weird coming from Real Housewives.
Boy,
I'm not saying.
Is that rich?
I'm just saying.
You went at 4:30. There you go.
Bam.
Yeah.
Babcock said my haircut makes me look like Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh my God. I think the haircut looks great, Lucas.
Why don't we do Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni? No, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. And they're not going to settle, Jonah. They're not going to settle. Okay, here we go. Charles, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, he might.
Let's land this thing. Here we go. Oh, is that me? Shit.
No, let's end this thing.
I'll do it. Hey, we're just finishing the show.
I have some cold cut turkey in the fridge, a little spicy mayo left over from my sushi last night. It's all you can ask for, In times like these, keep the things that you love close, like turkey and mayo. Get the camera.
Are you on the live stream here? This is how difficult Mark Garagos is. He's trying to just manipulate my schedule. And, this is what I go through every week on our Two Angry Men podcast.
Harvey, I think that difficult is your middle name, because the idea that somehow this is what you go through, all I try to do is coddle you, basically.
Coddle me? You never return my phone calls.
Oh my God! Well, you go to bed. It's what, 6:30 at night.
7.
Working 7. Okay, and I will admit you're up early, like a like a good soldier that you are. But it's very hard to reach you during the day.
That's
all I'll say.
Oh, that is so rich coming from you, Anakin. How many times do I call Garagos before I get a call back? Seriously.
Courtney. Oh, wait a second.
Anakin said, "How old are you?"
Yeah.
That number.
I know.
Ask Anakin.
Do you remember your other coworker named Courtney?
About the original. Anakin is like the banker's hours, so he's hardly going to be.
Okay, they're screaming at me. I got to get the show done. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay, here we go.
Courtney really loved that conversation.
I know. Here we go.
What are we doing here?
I got it. Here we go. I got it. Here we go. So Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were in court today, and they are there for a settlement conference. Don't think
Does this seem like a waste of time?
Yeah, I mean, they always do this. It's mandatory because the judge wants to see if they can avoid a trial. It's not going to work. What is interesting about this is check out what they are wearing. Blake has green and pink. Justin comes in with green and pink.
Now, different shades of green. I know this is hard for you to see because You are colorblind. You're wearing green, and you think you're wearing purple.
I'm wearing black, and that is at least green and pink. And so it's just interesting that these two kind of mortal enemies.
His is not green. His is like olive and pink. Hers is green and pink.
First of all, you're not like a fashion designer,
well,
okay?
First of all, compared to you, I actually am.
Oh, but that's a stylish shirt there. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, you confused because you spent, $200 on a T-shirt. You think that's fashion?
57.
Whatever.
Anyway, there's not going to be a settlement in this case. The issue,
what if there was?
At least today.
What if there was?
But the trial is coming up next month. We will see if on the eve somebody blinks. 1:15.
Oh.
We did it.
We did it. Great work, team.
We did it, everybody.
Wow.
I gotta go do the other.
We did it.
Go take a deep breath.
It's great.
Does not feel organic.
See what happens? You fall behind, and then.
Wow.
I got no games. I got nothing for you.
That was seriously. Everyone in the chat was like, "We have never seen rapid fire like that before."
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Folks.
Impressive? I don't know. That's.
I feel like when a middle school theater director, like at like
no,
a
I don't
show.
know what it's like to be a middle school theater director.
Guys, we don't have a show right now. That was what this reminds me of. Like, guys,
together.
You're right. He is kind of like a middle school theater director.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what.
He's like, guys, we have no show. And I'm not afraid to cut people from the cast. That's what it's giving.
Ooh, not afraid to cut people from
But
the
yeah.
cast.
Well,
I feel like you're reliving some childhood memories.
perhaps.
Talia, were you in the middle school plays?
Duh.
What was your favorite middle school play?
What are you talking about?
I was in middle school plays too.
She's got theater kid written.
Horton Hears a Who, baby. Horton Hears a Who.
Definitely theater kid.
I was Mrs. Gulch in The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
The evil woman who steals Toto.
Ooh.
I was
Who is actually who?
the Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Duh.
So wait, you didn't get to play the Wicked Witch?
I was like 6 years old during that one.
Shut up, Devin. Devin's always throwing shade. Devin's literally always throwing shade.
Oh, I put myself out there a lot.
In theater?
No, not.
When did you put yourself out there, Devin? Yeah, that doesn't count.
You have a wife.
That doesn't
No,
count.
this is my past.
Oh, okay.
Were you good at football?
No.
I was good, not very good.
Put yourself out there made tryouts. Were you on JV or varsity?
I was on JV.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's varsity.
Varsity third string.
Yeah, I was on varsity.
Varsity Blues.
I was on varsity theater.
What position did you play?
R.I.P. Varsity Blues.
Safety 3. I just watched. Remember the.
Well,
QB1. He was safety 3, third string.
I got a
Did you
got a job over there, so
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday.
Bye guys. I got nothing for you today. We'll go back to shirts tomorrow. I've got nothing.
Yeah. Happy Wednesday.
Yeah. News when news allows.
Yeah, when news allows.
Oh, I'm so excited for our guest tomorrow.
Oh, I have a guest tomorrow.
Who?
In the pre-show. I'm not telling you.
Oh.
You'll have to tune in and find out.
Oh, lots of lucky guests tomorrow.
I have a little interview going on, so come check it out. You never know.
Is the guest the maker of those
Uggs?
slippers?
Oh my God! Here we go.
You know what? Actually, commend
those-
Talia
wait, oh,
for
those are
wearing.
Uggs?
Those
No,
are
my
Uggs.
dog dies. I can't
Those
even catch a
Uggs?
break.
They are. I commend her for wearing these shoes though.
Wow, that is
Because
messed up.
Uggs, whenever they that platform is really hard. Have you ever? You don't walk in platforms,
They're
but
hard to
girls,
walk in.
does your ankle do this sometimes? That side?
All the time.
Because the platform is so
He
tall.
has lifts.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Devin? Is that
Those
so?
are actually awesome shoes.
You know what? Wow.
He said that he uses
First
a
of all,
thing in his shoe. Yeah.
Blank you. And second of all, R.I.P. to Sadie.
R.I.P. We'll leave on that note.
Yeah, Fat Sadie. May she rest.
See you guys
out.
tomorrow.
We'll